All right, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. What is going on? His name is good too, Joe. He just popped in the chat. Beach, I bleed blue. G man, thank you for tuning in, bro. I see you on
Oh,
the last one. That's a good name as well. We got some hell of a names in this in this comment section. That is great.
that's a good name. I got it.
Damn good name. But welcome to the True Big Blue Film Reviews. I'd like to thank everybody that's here on the panel right now. Special guest Authentic should be dropping in sometime soon. We're gonna go over the Daniel Jones film. Shout out to Coach. He's healthy enough to be back on stream. I appreciate the coach being back in the chat. Everybody, welcome him back.
My pleasure.
Uh, we got NYG. He says he has a couple of Justin Fields clips that he wants us to look at tonight. So this should be a pretty action-packed show tonight. Um, I'm really just going over the Daniel Jones film as far as the offense to show you guys exactly what I mean about the receivers and the DBs and how they're playing us and how the offensive line played. So we're going to look at that. Everybody knows defensively we were just a discipline, and Wink took that actual personally. Like he took that personal. He says it won't happen again, and I believe him. Um, Injury news, Leo is still out. Kadarius Toney is going to be out for a consecutive week. Wanda Robinson is still out. So our receiving room is not looking great for our receiving room going forward. But I asked these guys this question before we got on the stream tonight, and I just wanted to ask how they felt about Kadarius Toney. If you guys want to explain how you feel, or you just don't care to answer the question, that's cool. But I'll start with Joe. How do you feel about Kadarius Toney going forward? Jeffy, what's going on, bro? Thank you for tuning in.
There is Tony. All the fame, all the glory, just waiting for him. All he has to do is play. That's it. But he's not. So we're sitting there waiting. Is he going to play this week? No. Is he playing this week? No. For week 4. He better know. I wonder just what the hell is going on with Kadarius Toney.
What's going on, Rodney?
Maybe he's waiting to get away from the stadium and he'll play. If that's the case, his problem's building the turf, which will be gone next year. I guarantee, one way or another, that actual turf is gone. You know, I don't want to take up too much time. Let somebody else go.
As you can hear, the frustration is very strong within Joe tonight. Coach, what you got for me, Coach?
4 minutes.
It leaves me wondering, first and foremost, what is he doing with his training? Because this is far too long with a hamstring to keep continuously going, continuously to keep coming back. Because yes, I've seen bad hamstrings that can last the whole season, but this is going into a second season. So, what is he doing with his training to strengthen up his hammies to make sure he's in, proper shape? I mean, what is he putting in his body? Is there something that he's putting in his body that's tearing the muscles or having the muscles deteriorate? Because that's a concern for me, but I'm ready to, it's hard because of the way the room is. But I'm a second away from just saying, you know what, do what you got to do, and if you can trade him, trade him. And I know most don't want to hear that, but it becomes too toxic because you're sitting around looking, wondering where the hell this guy is, and you can't trust him.
I mean that is true, Coach. NYG, how do you feel about it, bro?
Well, the thing with Tony is obviously he can't stay on the field or can't get on the field. So, um, much to like what Coach said, if you can't trust the player or if he's just not reliable, whether it be health or other reasons, um, I think the Giants should look to move on. Not this season, but next year. Maybe you get him some snaps in. You got Robinson. Like we talked about, Pat. We believe they're going to redo this whole wide receiver core anyway. So that would be my plan for Tony. I would try to get him as healthy as you can, showcase him in a couple games, and then see if somebody bites on the trade. Because I don't. I feel like at this point he's probably not in the long-term plans of the New York Giants.
Yeah, that's true. Super Ties, what's going on, brother? You got anything to say?
Yo, about what, Tony?
Yeah.
Uh, you can have my hamstrings, Kadarius Toney.
That's crazy.
I mean that sums it up best, man. I'm just gonna give an honest assessment on Tony. I see Joey. Shout out to Joey in the chat. Shout out to James Hollister. Shout out to Rodney. Thank all you guys for being in the chat so far tonight on this film review. Joey says if y'all trade him, Giants fans will regret it. Says most explosive player right now on our team. Beach
Okay.
says 0 yards. He played a whole game with multiple targets and 0 yards in a game. Who would want him? Well, there's plenty of teams that would take him because of his ability.
Yeah.
On your foot.
But Kadarius Toney, in my eyes,
One more cup of coffee and I'll leave you alone.
I'm not saying that the Giants should get rid of him,
No.
but what I am saying
No
is that we should move. What's
Good
going on,
evening,
Jeff?
gentlemen. How are you guys doing on this lovely Friday night?
What's up, Jeff?
Yeah, talk about Kadarius Toney real
What's
quick.
good, Jeffy?
Oh no.
As far as Kadarius Toney, in my eyes, I'm just moving forward without him right now. Maybe the Giants should consider putting him on IR and let him rest up for 4 weeks and see if he comes back 100%. Because a lot of people are right. He is the most explosive player on the field when he's on the field, but he's never on the field for an extent amount of time or games. He's like on the field for one game, that he misses 3, then comes back for a game or 2, then misses 3, and then he's ineffective. Mainly because I don't know. They're saying some people are saying he has issues picking up the playbook. I don't know, and I'm really not here for all that. But
Yo, Jeff.
the hell,
Why you
Jeffy?
gotta-
The hell?
Come on, man.
Anytime I come on the StreamYard, for some reason I get another person's avatar, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I apologize.
That's
Yeah,
because
that's
the Hardcore Sports Network takes over your channel when you join them.
Well, it's because they
Those
stream a
guys
couple of
Eagle
things.
fans
That's
over there,
why.
I see.
But yeah,
Pretend that
you
didn't happen.
about to get put in the gulag real quick, sir. The hell?
Still have more
but-
production than Can't Get Right.
Right, but
Jerron's
I just think the Giants should move forward like he's not going to be here until he gets healthy. Because if you continue to count on a guy that's never there, it's just only going to hold your offense back. You keep creating things for him to be in the offense and he's never there. Some of the worst type of players to have, bro. When you count on those players every season, they come in and they're injured and now everything is out of whack. Can't depend on players like that. Those are the worst players to have. Super talented players, but never play due to injury. Like Rodney says, he says you always need to remember best ability is availability, and that is true.
Mhm.
And his availability has been slim to none since he's
Like
been with
Riggs.
the Giants. Yeah, like Riggs. Like it's shit Barkley until this year. So we have a lot of players that is like that, and I think this regime is going to start to move on from players like that going forward. Just to be honest, going forward, man, I know as much as people are going to not like this, probably going to have to give Kenny Galladay a lot of snaps going forward. I don't see them signing any receivers or any
Oh
merit going
no.
into the season.
Hey,
So it
you
looks
know
like
what, Pat? I'd rather see him more than David Sills, man, because that dude is
right.
garbage.
I don't want to see either of them.
All right.
I don't want any of them
Pick
on
your
the field.
poison. Pick your poison.
Hey,
man.
Skylar Big Red. Yeah,
What's going on,
happening?
Skylar?
I have a question. Is there any update on Wandale at all? If he was at practice, because I've been out all day, so I don't know if like he was practicing today.
He's out. He won't play next week. You probably won't see Wandale until probably like the Ravens game or whoever we play after the Ravens. I think it's the Jaguars. We play after the Ravens, I believe.
Yeah, I think
Probably
it's
won't see him until the
Jaguars.
Jaguars game. Now, on some other health news,
Now, real quick. So someone's got an echo.
yeah, someone got a real bad
Hold on.
echo.
And yeah, I can't. I gotta. No, it's not you. Hello.
Is it me? Is it
Hello.
me?
Hello. No,
I think it might be
All right.
Coach.
Coach. Do
Is
you
it me?
use? Yeah. Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's him.
Yeah, it's Coach.
Yeah.
Is it me?
No,
No.
I
no.
think it's
Oh.
It's Coach.
I'd rather see Galladay more than Sills. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like,
Yeah, I'd rather see
Okay.
Galladay than Seals too. Yeah, you probably won't see Wandale Robinson until about week 7 against the Jaguars. I think he
Okay.
might have sprained his MCL. They didn't say it, but you think he might have sprained his MCL. But it's difficult to continue to put people on IR and not have that person for an extended period of time if they could come back. You just keep him on the roster and just say he's day to day, like they're saying. On some good injury news front though, Aaron Robinson looks like he's going to play. He was a full go at practice today, and believe it or not, freaking Nick Gates.
Nick
They
Gates?
said he's going to
Yeah.
pull him off the pup list around the Ravens game, and they said he's doing very well, and he has a huge opportunity to play this year.
I'll keep my
That's a
fingers crossed with
surprise
him.
to me. That's a surprise to me, man. What a hell of a story that would be if he was able to play. That would be dope.
Jarius, what's
Barry
good?
Ben
Excuse me.
Bredesen.
What's going on,
Is there an
Jairus?
echo? Is there an echo still?
Hey, Jarius.
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you good.
You good now, Coach? Unless he went mute again.
No, I just went mute.
Yo. It's a little
Yeah.
echo.
It's my echo.
All right, hold on, Coach. Come back on.
Yeah.
Now, Unpopular Opinion Sports, do yours.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking about go mute.
Oh.
I'm open.
Hello. Okay, now Coach, you go mute. Hello. Yeah, it's Coach.
Yeah.
Well, Coach will be back on.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about Nick Gates? Should they even try to allow him to play this year?
I think they should give him a try.
They should. Look at what we got at center.
It's shaky to rely on a
Yeah,
guy
let
that
go.
came off that serious of an
Let go.
injury and expect him to go out there and get his full complement of snaps. He might have to be like, a guy you could put in there every so often. It's so risky after the injury he had. Just throw him out there. But I mean, major kudos to Nick Gates for coming back after what he had to deal with last year. So
Yeah,
major
shout out
kudos
to
to the guy.
shout out to the Koof Man 87. Thank you for tuning in, bro. Hit that like and subscribe button for us.
Thank you.
Rodney, he says, I'm sorry, guys. Have to disagree with that take. I'll take Seals over KG. Seals is showing more than KG, even though Seals isn't playing good. That says a lot about Seals, though, because if Seals is on KG's level, and I think KG is playing at 50%, that's bad. Because Seals is 100%.
Yep.
They're both bad.
You know Seals is not it. At least with Kitty Galladay, you say, hey, look, if he goes 100%, he might be able to do something. Seals is
Yeah, He's more talented than David Sills, though. Like,
I agree with
Is
that.
he though? Is he?
He's
no,
way
he
more
is.
talented
At
than
this point, though?
He is. Bro.
Man,
I
he's
don't
way
know
more
at this
talented
point.
than Seals, bro.
We're not doing that, yo. Like, come on.
Right. That's not even a question. He's more talented than Seals.
Yeah, even I have to agree with that. And you know how I feel about Galladay.
I don't know at this point what Galladay even is.
From
That's
a
the
talent
problem.
perspective, yeah, but as far as effort, you know, I kind of see where some of the guys are saying,
Yeah.
you know, like Rodney.
Effort.
Yeah, I mean,
Seals is giving
Sills is,
effort,
Yep.
but damn.
You just are who you are, man.
Yeah,
David
like
Sills.
Rodney. Yeah, I mean,
Seals is giving.
What up, guys?
What's going on,
Hey,
man?
Miz.
Doja,
What
what's
up,
going
Miz?
on?
All right, how are you?
Jairus, he says, hey, fellas, I did like the way DJ kept his eyes downfield while scrambling. That's something he wasn't doing before.
Fact.
Yeah, that was something that he wasn't doing
Fact.
before. We're going to get into that about 20 minutes. I'm going to see if Lou can pop on at the 20-minute mark. If not, then we're just going to go ahead and get into this film review tonight. But he says, Kenny G, not the problem. Just coaching is at odds. Kenny G is part of the problem because the way that he's performing. They actually got on the ball a couple of times and he dropped it. That's not on coaching. That's not on Daniel Jones. The ball was placed perfectly in his chest. He just dropped it. Almost looked like he dropped it on purpose almost. How bad of a drop it was. But I'm just going to be honest with you. I hate to say it, but I have more faith in Kenny G than Seals right now. I'm just being honest.
And Pat, you have to wonder too, with Shepard, who got most of the snaps, how they're going to divide those snaps up going forward, because Shepard was getting the most snaps of the wide receiver core, and now that he's out for the season, you have to wonder if they're going to divide it evenly, or if Richie James might be the guy that is going to get the most snaps, and then they'll just trickle it down after that, depending on the type of offensive scheme and play call they're going to be doing.
Right. That is a little bit scary because who gets those snaps? To be honest with you, I give those snaps to Slayton.
I would too.
A lot of people are going to disagree with that, but Slayton is the only guy that has the speed to even play in those snaps that Riggs was playing. Maybe you slide Richie James in the Riggs role. What's going on, Lou? I sent the link to your Twitter if you want to hop on, bro. Maybe you put Richie James in the Riggs role and put Slayton on the outside and Kenny G on one outside. And then when Wan'Dale Robinson gets back, then you can slide Wan'Dale Robinson in that role. So who knows?
Yeah, I agree, Pat. I was gonna say, the thing with Slayton too is he's not just a go route receiver. The guy can actually run different routes.
Right.
You know? And he's a good route runner. So I mean, I know people are down on him, but I mean, look at what we got. You know, you got to use the guy at this point.
We need something at that position that could at least give us
a spark.
Yeah,
25
right
watching and only 18 likes. Stop doing my boy Pat like that. Come on, people. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button for Big Pat Sports Talk Classified 3F with Joe. And y'all know if y'all don't, I'm coming to Nancy Kerrigan your shins.
Shout out to Lou coming on the channel. He says Coach Days went to bat for KG and said DJ threw the ball a little low on one of those drops when really the pass was perfect. And since then, KG's been riding the bench a lot. I want to see Slayton. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot more Slayton upcoming weeks. They don't have a choice.
Well, they just ruled Kadarius Toney out for the game, so you got to see Slayton.
Yeah, you got to play Slayton.
What a shock.
Did they elevate another receiver, or is it just the four we got with Slayton, Galladay?
I think they elevated.
Sills, and James?
I think they elevated Johnson off the practice squad, Jeffy.
Hey, Mid's a fool. He commented on my video yesterday talking about, Kadarius Toney can't play. He got a runny nose.
Who commented that?
Miz. When I said the wide receivers failed Daniel Jones Monday night, he commented and said, yeah, Kadarius Toney can't play. He got a runny nose.
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah, Kadarius Toney, man.
I did see where they were saying he's getting close. Anyway, that's some good news. They said he's getting close, maybe another week.
Watch him have a setback.
Listen, I'd rather have him 100% than close. Keep his ass out.
Right.
And then let's get him 100%. So if he stinks after that, there ain't no damn excuses. We don't end up holding on to somebody that's hindering the team.
Exactly.
True.
Lou, since you're the offensive line guy, I want to ask you this before we get into the film review.
You just call me
What do you
fat
think?
on the low?
What do you think about Nick Gates? The report that's been put out about Nick Gates that he may be able to play this season.
Man, I listen. I love Nick Gates, and I would love for that story to be true. That dude's a dog. You know what I'm saying? But do I think it's wise? If he's able to come back and play, let him sit out the remainder of this year and heal 100%. So when he comes back next year, we don't have no question as to who our center is.
Yeah,
So
but I
you
think
don't want.
if he doesn't play this year, then they won't bring him back next year. You know what I'm saying?
True.
They
Good
got to
point.
see something.
Good point.
Yeah, me personally, I want him to see and get a couple of snaps at center just to see if he's better than Feliciano at center.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. we need a center.
You think he is better?
Oh, we definitely need a
Yeah,
center.
cool.
But I mean, I don't want to throw him out there too early and then fuck up his career and have permanent leg damage.
Right.
I'd only want him to come out there and get a few snaps if it was absolute certainty that he was 100%.
Yeah, just a few snaps.
Because that was a real gruesome break.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you're right.
For him to be back this soon, I just don't trust it. But people's bodies heal different. I mean, look at Adrian Peterson. You know, when
Right.
he tore his damn ACL, he came back.
To your point, though, Lou, I think Shep came back a little too early.
Too fast. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And we all saw what they did to Tua yesterday. They brought him back too damn
that
fast
was-
and probably caused him permanent brain
he
damage.
he was supposed to sit.
Yeah.
He was supposed to sit out this week.
That was
No, they
idiotic.
I'm
said-
sure
said
he
he
had a
was-
concussion last week, and they said that he cleared the concussion protocol. Excuse me, and they threw him back out there. But I don't think that's the case because if you guys saw the way his arms seized up when his head hit the floor,
Yeah,
he seized up so bad I thought his fingers were broke.
Yeah, you see
At
his
first.
fingers.
I was like, oh
That was
man,
scary.
His fingers are broke.
His fingers spazzed, and that comes from a
Being
reaction
knocked out. Yeah,
Yeah.
from the
relax.
brain.
Well, here's
do
the
a
thing.
reaction.
That was
We
scary.
see
oxygen to the muscles and everything. Yeah.
Somebody put tear up all of the turf and get rid of it. I can describe to you what Green Bay does and why they have not had a knee problem in 5 years.
I saw that, Joe.
He
Go
goes,
ahead.
they have a grass and turf mixture.
Mhm.
So to get grip, but but your ankle's got to give and take instead of earth. That's it, you know.
Mhm.
I'm all
Yeah,
for
because if your
that.
cleat gets stuck in there, it's a wrap. That shit is crucial.
Yeah, but well, not
I
with
read the
it-
same
with it-
thing.
With grass turf, it was supposed to be 5 years with no knee or ankle problems. Well,
In Green
no,
Bay,
I
that's
shouldn't say
right.
ankle, but
That Shep injury was so weird.
Wait.
He wasn't even running. He was jogging slow, and all of a sudden he just fell to the ground like somebody hit him in the knee or something with a hammer.
Green Bay, go ahead and thank Joe for putting the kibosh on you because he voiced it on the live stream.
Yep.
This Sunday, one of you will get a fucked up knee. Watch what I tell you.
Somebody's going with that knee injury.
I saw the same article with Green Bay because they mention it because it's in a very cold place and they're able to maintain it, and it would be the exact same type of grass turf that the MetLife would put in because of the cold weather in the Northeast in December, January, So what it is with Green Bay doesn't have an owner. Green Bay is owned by the city, by the fan base, and they pay their taxes towards that grass.
Absolutely.
Yep. That's how much their fans actually care about their team. Shit, they put up the money themselves by paying those taxes and to keep that field up and running great. But yeah, if you guys don't have any other thing that you want to say about this team before we get into this film review, we're gonna get into the film review.
No, I
you still
definitely
have
got
an
something
echo?
to say about this team, sir.
Well, hurry up and say it because the film review is ready to come.
Well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all get ready for the smackdown in New York or Jersey against the Dallas Chicago Bears, okay? Because the Giants are still on the path of 11-6. So throw all your hate out the window. Stop drinking that negative juice and jump on board
Gatorade.
the positivity train for the 11-6 ride that is the New York Giants season. Because we're gonna stomp some ass this week at 1:00 at MetLife Stadium. 11-6, baby. We back on our bullshit. Giants are gonna come out here and make a statement and let y'all know that was some fluke shit with a young defense.
Let's go Mets.
All right. Heard it here first. Did he just say let's go Mets? Okay.
I did say let's go Mets. We're losing right now, though. It
I'm a Mets
sucks.
fan, so I'm not mad at him.
Pat, do you still have an echo with me?
Coach, what's up, Coach?
What's up, Lou? How are you, man?
Pretty good. You feeling better?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, man. Just got not being. I'm not 25. That's really what it boils down to.
You're on 25 out of
No,
100.
I'm not 25 years old anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, you ain't better if you're at 25 out of 100.
Right.
So you might need to go lay down and drink some tea.
Right.
No,
Quit.
just-
Oh, poor old coach. I feel sorry for him because of him. I'm the second oldest here.
mm.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to figure out that one.
What's going on, Coles Cowboys?
Coles,
Thank
what's
you for
up, bro?
tuning in.
What's going on, Cole?
We got 112 years of life experience, I think.
Mhm.
He's for
What? Huh?
13 over 50, so 63?
No, I'm 55.
55.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm 53.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, Dash?
Dash, what's up, bro?
What's up?
Hey man, I'm a little family vacation. I just want to jump in because I'm filming. I already started filming, so I'm gonna just listen in, man.
Oh, he ain't want to talk to us, you know what I'm saying? He
No,
just
no, I
want
wanna
to come in
talk,
and
but
watch your film review. You got to pay Pat for his film breakdown, sir.
Pat already know, man. I'm a student, man. I sit here, I watch the master
You
class.
got to pay for an apprenticeship too.
That
What the
him, Coach Ed, everybody, man. I sit in here, I be quiet, I ask questions when I don't know anything.
Wait, sir. You just failed English class right there. You be quiet and ask questions.
Nah,
You
that's
can't be
right.
quiet and ask questions.
Yeah. How you doing tonight?
I try to
I'm
be
just
quiet,
fucking
but then
with you
I
guys.
ask
Sorry.
questions.
Hey.
What's going on, Miss Trainer?
What's going on, Dash?
Oh, Trainer, the
What's going on,
baddest
fellas?
in the house. What's going on,
What's up,
Trainer?
Trainer?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Now, can we finally get into this first play, gentlemen?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, wait. No, I'm just messing with you. Go ahead.
All right, keep on playing.
What's the down and distance?
All right, we're gonna get the down the distance. This is 1st and 10, Coach.
Okay, thanks.
All right, this is 1st and 10. I believe this is the very first pass play we had during the game. So I'm gonna let it
First
run,
quarter?
and then
Okay.
I'm gonna let it run, and then we're gonna see exactly what happens.
Damn, I came just in time.
All right, as you see right there, that's the guy that we're gonna be targeting.
That's the guy we're trying to shoot. All right.
Yeah. So that's Richie James. Good play right there. I mean, it's nothing too
Booyah.
special right there, but good play right there. That's always gonna be a very good play to start out with in the beginning of the game.
He gets jacked too.
Gunshot.
You know what I'm saying?
Gunshot. Gunshot.
So
in
right
the
here,
air.
now the thing that I love about this is it didn't give Dallas defense any time to get to, Daniel Jones. Saw they were in man coverage. Actually, a very good route there by Seals. He did not draw offensive pass interference, and it allowed Richie James to get out.
Y'all
So-
should have, but that just proves that y'all not what y'all think y'all are, and we're a lot closer to where we need to be than most people think. So when we meet each other on Thanksgiving, we're gonna beat y'all by more. But thank you for tuning in, sir.
All right, as
Mr.
you can see,
Saquon.
play right here is going to go to Saquon. As you can see, Evan Neal already getting beat.
Neil, man.
You heard what they said about him, though?
Michael Parsons.
This
What did they
weekend,
say about him, Lou?
Coach OG Bobby Johnson said the following day, right after that loss, the next morning, he was in there early practicing by himself, and he was going at full speed. He didn't like that he got beat.
I told you guys that he didn't like that he got beat. He's an alpha male. He's never been beat like a drum like that. I told you that's going to be good for him.
And Thomas was talking to him right after too.
That means his development might get even faster than I thought because he's never been beat down like this. Like never.
No.
He took a beating. But on this play here, this was set up for Saquon Barkley here. Trips to Daniel Jones right.
I think
as you get into it, as you can see, everybody is playing us underneath because they're not scared of our deep speed. As you can see, still in his back pedal. He's in his back pedal. This is a linebacker. This is a mismatch for Barkley, which turned into a major mismatch. Barkley gets past him. Daniel Jones throws it. If he catches that, Barkley has a chance to get about 15.
Go back a little bit. Go back a little bit, very slowly at the top. Right there where Seals cuts. That is Seals at the top, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. When Seals cuts into his break, dude still don't get out his back pedal.
Nah.
He doesn't have to. Quarters. They're in quarters. That's the reason why. It's like a cover 2, cover 4 concept on the top side. So you're playing off more. So it's really eyes on quarterback, which is why he's so far off. If you also see that, so that's the reason why they just played a basic cover 4.
Nah,
they never get out their back pedal. Look, this guy has no fear of David Seals at all. He's not even looking at Seals.
As he shouldn't.
No. He has no fear of Seals. He's looking at Daniel Jones the whole way. Everybody, look at the defense's eyes. All of them on Daniel Jones. Every last one of them on Daniel Jones.
Eyes on quarterback.
You know how hard that is for an offense to get going if nobody has to take their eyes off the quarterback?
The only one whose eyes ain't on Daniel Jones is the dude right in front of Shep, staring at Shep. At the bottom right.
He's in front of Shep because he already knows what's coming.
He's underneath. He's underneath because he's looking at quarterback, so he's playing a zone concept. So his coverage is it's really supposed to be middle. He's playing hook the curl, hook the middle. That's what he's playing. He's playing the hook zone. Now he's shooting to the middle. That's all he's doing.
Yeah, and that's Vanderbilt right there. That's all he's doing.
Yeah, one thing about Barkley. Remember what I told y'all, he had 6 drops last year. So I want to see Barkley get better at catching the ball, man. He's already had a few this year so far.
And pass blocking too.
Now there's one other thing that you guys aren't mentioning. Not to be the devil's advocate, but go back to that play, Pat. Okay. Even though nobody's getting open really, even though Jones basically is locking down towards Barkley the whole play. He never even takes a quick glimpse up north. And so how are the other guys going to jump off their guys if he's not even looking there? It's so obvious where he's going with the ball. Now, again, he didn't have a lot of time, as we've seen, because the edge rush is coming. But he's been staring at Barkley basically the entire play.
Yeah, and who else?
You want to know why he stared at Barkley this entire play?
Right.
Because it was recognized that he was going to be on one-on-one coverage with a linebacker. He's taking that matchup every time.
Every time. Yep.
It's all about
that's fine. That's a great place to go with. Barkley should have caught the ball, got at least to the 40-yard line. I agree. But before you even go there, as you're taking the ball right off the snap, at least take a look up towards the top, and then you come back to Barkley.
Really nice to see look him off so the defense don't know exactly where you're going. Yeah, I got you.
Looking downfield, he's looking center field at right at the safety, seeing what the safeties are doing. Safeties are eyes on quarterback, so you know he's playing too high. So based on that, you process in your mind, well, if they're playing too high, going to the single receiver side, he got depth, he's hedged over the top. So right now, you're going down to the linebacker. It's a progression coming from that number one receiver going to Barkley, because now, like Pat said, he's one-on-one with that linebacker. So yes, he's looking at that receiver, the safeties to that cornerback to that linebacker. So yes, you identify that that's Barkley.
Right. And actually, a lot of people will say that's a negative because Daniel Jones only a one-read quarterback, but he read that immediately. He saw how these guys were lined up, so he was like, okay, I got Barkley one-on-one. I'm trusting my superstar on the linebacker all day. And he made the right choice. He made the perfect choice. This should have been to the 40-yard line at least.
Yeah, it should have.
Yeah. But the ball was dropped.
But no, Ready Red, I ain't smoking no rocket. I'm smoking that mannequin, and there's no way in hell y'all sweeping us, sir. Back to you, Pat.
Hotel Wi-Fi is
Evan
trash.
Now
Read
on
what,
this,
read what Big
Evan
Dash
Neal.
knows.
Oh,
Sorry,
look
but
at Big Dash up in the hotel. Were you trying to run from the hurricane?
yeah.
yeah,
I'm hanging out in the comments. This Wi-Fi hotel is trash. Big Pat Sports.
that's Dash. What's
Yeah.
going on, Jesus? Ready Red, what's going on? Tommy, what's going on? Here's another play. Now this play I highlighted
Evan Neal.
Evan Neal. You're gonna see why I highlighted Evan Neal.
Marcus Lawrence may kill his home game.
But Evan Neal tries to punch, misses his punch, gets killed immediately.
Cover 3.
And there's nothing Daniel Jones can do about that. Nothing he can do about that.
Coach, what are you saying with Evan
He's
Neal's
leaning
as far
forward
as
with
He's
his
leaning
punch and
to
his
his
feet and
game?
following his
Leaning
body
forward
at the
too
same
much.
time.
Just if you look at him, look how forward he is with his
Yeah, he's leaning all the way forward.
He's way too. His head should be back. You know, he should almost have like his back should almost be at a, dare I say, like a 45-degree angle, because
Right.
now he's lunging and he's beat. If he's like that, and he go back a half a second, Pat. All right, yeah,
Hold on.
there we go.
I can tell you when he gets beat immediately.
He should be like
He's
this.
beat right there.
Right there, because he opened
Right here.
he didn't take he didn't get depth and angle. In other words, widen and make Lawrence widen his pass rush lane. So now he's number one, he's leaning forward. Number two, with that leaning forward and the angle he's taken, because he's off balance.
When he reaches, he's beaten and he has his arms wide. If he's trying to punch hard, he should be punching right now. But for some reason, he's like charging up the punch, and that allows the defender to swat his arms down and get past him. And that's when he starts to lunge. Look at his feet. No way your feet should be like that as an offensive lineman. You've already lost.
See, every other offensive lineman, for the most part, is facing downfield while he's facing the sideline.
Yeah.
He's on his tippy toes. You get no leverage on your damn tippy toes.
Yeah.
Right.
Good point, Lou. Right.
So DeMarcus Lawrence has enough speed, gets right past him. Now Daniel Jones is sacked and nobody's open.
So let me ask y'all, Lou, and Coach, how easy is that to correct his technique?
No, it's very easy. You just got to make him do a certain drill consistently until it becomes second nature.
Like muscle memory type.
Yeah, it's just the fundamentals. I know people get tired of hearing coaches say that shit at the
That's a
podium.
nice long bar.
But that is really, I mean, it's really sound technique and fundamentals is what wins fucking games. It's the difference every time. The guy with the sound technique and fundamentals can beat the guy with the natural talent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If his technique is sounder and he's fundamentally strong, I mean, I'm telling you, you see it all the time. That day, Nick Gates pushed Aaron Donald back. That wasn't because he's stronger or a better offensive lineman. It's because he was using sound technique.
Mm-hmm.
It's also the same thing that happened with Thomas when he first came into the league.
Exactly.
Thomas was reaching just like that too.
That's what makes the goods great. Hey, it is what it is.
You're absolutely right.
No. Evan Neal is such a big, powerful, athletic player. He's used to tossing people around in college, and he used to lean in and push at them. He's gonna have to learn that in the NFL, you're not gonna be able to do that.
Grown ass men now. Yeah,
he's gonna have to change it up.
But OG Bobby Johnson corrected it with Andrew Thomas, so I have confidence that he can correct it with Evan Neal. And you get us a dog of a center, and our line will be 75% complete. And then you get us a good guard, and then we're there.
Yo, Evan Neal is a lock to be great. You'll see.
I know it.
Yep.
And Andrew Thomas is already great.
Here
Yeah,
comes.
facts.
They're fixable mistakes.
All
It's
right,
not like
Coach. This is 2nd and 14 after the sack.
Thanks.
All right, so 2nd and 14. As you can see, I'm gonna highlight Barkley here.
Press Bill. No, that
Now on
man
this
press.
play, Evan Neal does a better job there. He still falls. That dude is he's just prone to fall right now. I don't understand it. He's just prone to fall. But good block
Balance.
right there on the screenplay. And on 2nd and 14, we get a pretty good chunk. Screenplays. This is how you beat undisciplined defenses. I mean, it's really nothing special right there unless you guys want to go back through it, but there was nothing special with the screenplay.
There's nothing you could do with the screen.
All right, this is 3rd and 1. Now, highlight Shep here. Now, you want to study on Evan Neal. Evan Neal does a better job right there.
Yeah.
That's correct, Ready Red.
Looks like he's going against Parsons too.
You're right, Dash. If he just uses his feet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he just has to use his feet. He's used to just being strong. See, he used his feet that time. I almost got pushed back, but he anchored down and made a good block right there. Gave Daniel Jones enough time to get it out.
Yep.
Right.
Look, they played a
center
lot
with gravity and use your leverage.
They played a lot of quarters.
Now, I will say this. This is Kenny Galladay right here. He actually ran a decent route right there. I'm not going to lie to you. That was a decent route by Kenny Galladay.
Put yourself in the gulag, Pat.
I don't care. I'll just be right in the gulag. But
do it again. Do it again. I haven't seen him all year. Let me see what he looks like.
And the 6'4" stiff actually ran a decent route.
Him,
right.
But
he actually got into his route pretty good right there. Diggs
so
was still
slow,
all
though.
over it.
Right.
Yeah, it's slow,
Damn.
but at least it's not. At least that's almost Kenny Galladay on 100% speed right there. At least he's
That's
putting
100%
it right there.
super slow, man.
100%, man.
What the heck?
And it's on slow. It's on slow mode too. So
Oh,
I mean, if you put it in real normal time, hold on, let me see how it look in normal time. Since y'all got the jokes, let's see what it look in normal time. There he is, right there at the bottom. Let's see what his route look in normal speed. Hey, shit, okay.
Too fast.
Shit, okay.
You sure you ain't speeded up, Pat?
No, I'll show you right
Pat on
here.
super fast.
It's a play. What does that say? Playback speed, normal.
even Bellinger had some speed on there over the middle.
I think we need to pass to him more.
I agree.
True.
I agree. Yeah.
But hey, you gotta give him props when it's props. That was a little bit of speed. Hey, look, Diggs actually had to get out his back pedal a little bit. He's like, "Oh, okay, you want to get over there? I'm about to show my real speed on you now."
Seals would never do this, man.
Even though even a high throw to the outside, Galladay jumps up and catches that. So that was a pretty good route by Galladay right there.
You can't say that, sir. He was 0 for 5 Monday night.
Who?
Galladay.
Hey, he had two throws go his
way.
No! He completed.
Yeah, you got to get him going,
What's
bro.
going on,
Right
Tudo?
now, if you want to win games,
King Jerz,
if you
what's
wanna
going
win
on?
games, we need Galladay.
We do.
Yep, we're going to have to count on Galladay now.
We need Slayton, too.
Man.
That was the right read.
But that was the right read. We got a first down on that play. But hey, Kenny Galladay showed a little bit of speed right there. The little bit of speed he has, he gave it right there on that play.
So you're saying he
All
gave
right, this is
effort.
1st and 10. Right. I mean, that's what you want to see is effort. Shit.
Yeah, true. True that.
All right,
I don't
Daniel
believe
Bellinger
you.
is
We need
highlighted on
more
this play.
people.
All right, now this play right here, I love this play right here. We should run this a little bit more often.
Motion, split zone.
I like how
James in motion.
Man, the same man. Motion with the man.
As you can see, Bellinger
Bellinger.
gets a half-ass block right there. Now
There's no
Daniel
way.
Jones with the rollout, he brings all the eyes towards him. This guy didn't recognize what was happening, and so Bellinger sneaks in behind him. Now, if Bellinger had more speed, this is a huge play.
I really
That's why I
if we
think
go
we need a
motion,
speed. I think we need a speed tight end on this team as well. I like Bellinger, but in
Evan
pass
Ingram type
plays,
guy
that
that can
I
catch.
agree.
was Evan Ingram.
he don't even have to be Evan. You don't even have to be an Evan Ingram type guy because an Evan Ingram type guy gives it away. They all know Evan Ingram ain't finna block.
And if you think about a guy in motion too, instead of Richie James, when you get Robinson or Toney back, those might be the guys that are going to be in the backfield with those motion plays. That's going to command the defense a little bit more in case they hand it off.
Man, we
Whereas
need a
maybe a
Tony
sweep.
Gonzalez on our team, man. We need a resurrected
That's why.
version
That's
of
why
Tony
guys
Gonzalez.
like on plays like these, like George Kittle and Kelsey. See, Kelsey actually gets past this little foot tackle right here, and he gets about 20 yards.
Or Mark Andrews.
Kelsey gets Mark Andrews or Kelsey gets past this guy right here, and they're taking off trying to get up this way because this guy's not going to catch him, and so this safety is going to have to run over there and tackle him.
Pat, go back to the beginning for a second, please.
Man,
I just want to see that weak side end. Okay. Good concept too.
Yeah.
Right
Good
there,
concept.
Bellinger is running this way because that's a defensive lineman. He ain't going to catch him.
Mm-hmm.
But good play nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's another play that I liked right here.
That was good eyes by DJ and good decision making real quick on that play.
Now, as you can see,
Coming off the edge, he's coming off the edge.
What the?
Whoops.
What
Pat.
the hell?
Oh,
We apologize for the delay. We will be right back to our regularly
man.
scheduled film programming.
I hope he ain't lose power. You know that hurricanes in South Carolina that ain't too far from Louisiana.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
What do you mean? That's very far.
Very,
That
yeah.
ain't very far.
It has nothing to do with Louisiana.
Oh, I see.
Louisiana to South Carolina.
It was going up in curling.
We're closer to Florida. We're already past Florida. All our electricity's on and everything. Oh, he'll pop back up. Man,
The Mets lost.
You guys are the ugliest crew in America right here.
Yeah. Hey Lou, the Mets lost tonight to the Braves.
Hey, listen.
The Mets lost?
Mannequin says it is near Louisiana, okay?
No, it's not.
Mannequin said so.
The mannequin is wrong. He should go back to school.
Miz ain't get it.
who the hell
Everything
put
on-
in the gulag?
Pat, tell these guys that Louisiana is nowhere near the hurricane in North Carolina, please.
I said the mannequin says it is.
I get it.
Pat went into the gulag because he said Kenny Galladay actually showed some speed on that route.
Yeah, somebody put me in the gulag, god dog it.
We need Galladay to play, man.
But
Catch.
I don't know if you guys saw this play. I ran this play by my damn self, I guess. But he threw it to Bellinger.
Yeah.
This play right here, he threw it to Bellinger. Good pullback of Saquon because they read it. Throws it to Bellinger, and Bellinger gets another good game. Man, if Bellinger's had an 80 speed, man, I promise you, it'd have been on. But
It's
good
like a
play
Bear
right
Casco
there.
speed.
Right.
Or a Jake Ballard.
Tight bunch. So
Yep. This is 1st and 10, coach. All right, as you can see, Galladay.
Galladay.
Now,
Go get him, kick it, right?
Now, what he did wrong right here, he almost allowed Diggs to get in there and get the interception. I'm not mad at the effort that he ran the route. What he did wrong was he stopped running the route. Come back to the quarterback, jackass.
He
Come back
did.
to him. Come back to the quarterback. When
He
you
came
get out
back
that
lazy.
break,
Came back.
yeah,
He came back lazy. He didn't come back full bore.
Yeah, you got to come
Wait,
back.
wait, Mr. Tyler. How did we get whooped, sir? We almost drove back down the field and scored a touchdown on y'all ass. How did we get whooped? Y'all was supposed to demolish us with Dallas go to the Super Bowl this year. Every year with that bull crap.
Hey, man, I'm not finna get into it with Dallas fans, man.
Look at this play, Pat. Is this the play you just ran? Are you running it again?
Yeah,
One thing I want to point out. Not to put a knock on Jones again, but I think this ball needed to be thrown a little bit to the outside. Now, if this ball was a little bit outside, only Galladay catches it.
If he throws this to the outside and makes Galladay stand right there, Diggs cuts in front of that.
No, he doesn't. If the ball's thrown a little bit lower to the outside, the corner can't get around Galladay. He's too big with long arms. This ball was thrown inside, and that's why he wasn't able to get to it.
In other words, he should be throwing it to the other shoulder, you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, throw it to the right shoulder instead of the left.
It's okay, whatever, man. Galladay should try to make up the inch or two, but I'm just saying.
Our O-line got beat up. Yes, you're definitely correct about that, Tyler. Specifically, Bredesen and Neal.
That is actually.
I think Daniel Jones thought he was going to continue running back towards him at full speed.
Yeah,
but you're right. If he knew that Galladay was going to half-ass it back towards the ball, then throw it to the outside shoulder with a lot of speed and velocity on there. Because Diggs is fast as shit.
What he's supposed to do is drive hard back to the quarterback. That's really what he's supposed to do. He didn't come back. He came back in a lazy mode. And that gives the defensive back the opportunity to at least deflect the ball out of his hands. But if he drives back hard, at least, and he's a big body, he bodies him out. It's like basketball when you box him out.
Yeah, but coach,
I get what you're saying. It's
no, forget about that. Forget about it. I don't think Galladay is able to drive back hard anymore. You know what I mean? I think
the test tapes were out.
He's getting it out of his route slow.
This is what you get with Galladay. What you're seeing is what you get. I don't think he could cut back hard. You know what I mean?
Right here, when he stopped to turn around and come back, I get what you're saying, but he still has to drive and come back. He has to make the effort. He's not making the effort.
Facts, remote procedure.
The play lazy right there. That turn
right there. When he sees Daniel Jones' arm come up, he should be breaking towards the ball and cutting in front of him.
That's
what Galladay should have done was go hard forward and cut his. So he's standing this way. He should have went hard and cut in front of Diggs and put his body in front of Diggs and box him out like a boxer. He should have posted him up right here. All he had to do was take one hard step forward and move to the left a little bit, and Diggs is on his back.
Body position, yep.
No, wrong. Go back, start the play over again.
He said, wrong.
You guys are wrong, man. I'm sorry. No disrespect to anyone. I'm not disrespecting anybody. I'm going to show you something. You ready? Okay, you ready? Mm-hmm. Right now, the ball should have been out already. So as soon as Galladay turned around, the ball was a yard from his chest. You understand?
Okay, now it's timing. Now he's late with the ball. Okay, I'll even give you that. But initially, you said he threw the ball to the wrong side. So
that too.
Okay.
So let's see when Daniel Jones gets out his back pedal. He's out his back pedal right there. The ball
should have been coming out already. It's late.
He took that little hop. That little hop made it a little late.
And the only reason he's late is not even Jones's fault. It's all this trusting that he doesn't have with Galladay. That's what it is.
It's true.
That's
the point is.
But it does not absolve Galladay in terms of this comeback. That's what I'm getting at. So if you want to give culpability to Jones, you have to give equal culpability to Galladay. You cannot absolve him of that. And that's the whole point. So if you want to put it on both of them, put it on both of them. You can't, but you can't.
Well, if you put it on both of them, coach, this is what I'm saying. This is part of why Jones and Galladay have not worked. The chemistry is not there. The confidence and the trust is not there.
Mm-hmm.
That's
stupid
the problem.
Ass number 19. Stupid ass number 19.
Well, I will say this: get drive on his throw.
Jeff. You picked him to get 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. That was a smart pick by my end.
Get this throw to where he wants it. He has to drive with his foot forward. Mm-hmm. Now, what messes this up, if you want to put this on Daniel Jones, hold on. If you want to put this on Daniel Jones, all right, play action. He gets out his back pedal.
Right there.
That look right there, that's when you should be firing it.
He should have been out already. He was open.
But he took that little hop step. And a lot of quarterbacks do that. Do it. Brett Favre did it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Diggs he deflected that pass.
Yeah,
But this
Diggs
is this is
deflected.
this is some of the things that people that are against Jones. This is what they're complaining about: is that
But
Jones doesn't anticipate and throw the ball to where he thinks it's going to meet you. Jones waits for you to get open,
That's
then he
fair.
throws. It's too
do
late in the
you
NFL to do that.
do you know how petty that is? Because this was a 5-step drop. I could see if this was a 3-step drop. This was a 5-step drop.
I
So
know.
he has to get his feet set in order to throw this ball. Now you're gonna get rid of him because he can't throw it off balance like a Mahomes or somebody or Josh Allen. Shit, Josh Allen was late on a lot of throws against the Dolphins, and that's why they lost.
No, I'm not.
But
I'm not
but
saying that.
he
Pat
sees it
Brown.
right now, and he's getting ready to throw it, and he throws it.
It's too late.
If
It's too late.
if Galladay
Too late.
runs back towards the ball the way he's supposed to, you're not even saying anything about Daniel Jones. You're not.
It's too late right there. It is. It's too late.
Maybe for Galladay, yeah.
Yeah,
But like,
okay.
if this was Slayton or somebody, they would have been charging back to this ball.
Right,
and they
it's
would
the
have got it.
chemistry.
Yeah, that's
It's the
Darius
chemistry.
Slayton. Yeah.
Those two are gonna have to get their chemistry together and quick.
Look at the separation Galladay has right here. You mean to tell me he can't charge and make one good forward
thank
step
you,
right there to
Tyler.
get in front of Diggs?
We appreciate you being here, man.
Miz,
We're gonna
you
whoop
said
the
the right
Eagles.
thing.
I want
That
y'all to
is-
whoop them too.
Miz, you said
Well,
the right
he doesn't
thing.
know how
is that
close. Probably he doesn't
it's
realize
right.
how close Diggs is. He probably thought he had a 5-yard space or something. But
Okay, so you blame that on Jones because he thought he had more space than he really did.
no, I think Jones was a little late with that ball, or else it's a completion on the 20. That's what I think.
Okay, then put that on Jones then. All right.
No, it's not. It's like you guys said. It's not fully. But if we are looking at Jones as what we think he could be, he's got to get a little quicker with that. He got to be a little better and tighter with that.
Tyler, you gotta have some tough skin around here. You fit right in.
That should've
Okay,
been
so
pass
was this
interference,
it?
man.
Was this an anticipation throw? I
anticipation.
think it was.
Yeah,
Just
that's
that his
good.
receiver got grabbed and he didn't call shit.
That's pass interference.
Right. No, that was a good
Wow.
pass,
Yeah.
and that was a nice early pass, and he let him. That was good.
Shout out to the Dallas fan with some class, Tyler. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you stopping by.
Yes.
Jones and Shep had that chemistry though, so he trusts this
Right.
guy that he's gonna be in that
He
right spot
knows
to
where
make
Shep
play.
is going to be on his route.
Mhm.
You don't know
it'll-
where the hell Galladay finna be on his route right now.
Miz, your argument that the trust with Galladay, this is the reason why right here, because you can't say he doesn't anticipate. Well, this shows it. So that validates your argument that their trust, their chemistry is greatly lacking, because it is. It is. This shows it right here. He doesn't trust Galladay, but he trusts Shep. Because that's an anticipatory throw right there. And that's a
Right.
close window. Same window previously with Galladay. Galladay had a 2-yard window when he stopped to come back. Here, Diggs was right on Shep. He was right on him, literally, maybe a half a yard. So
Now maybe,
right.
yeah, I mean, now maybe this week against the Bears, maybe they worked on something where he knows that okay, Galladay can't press back towards the ball the way other receivers can. So yeah, I might throw it low into the outside so he can use his body to try to block him out. But it's going to be one hell of a catch every time, and hopefully he can still make those catches. But shit, I know he doesn't know what the hell Galladay going to do on his route. But now you should know that Galladay's not going to come out that break very fast, so I'm going to throw it low and away.
He ain't gonna come out of nothing fast, man.
No.
All right, this is 3rd and 10. This is the whole interior of the offensive line.
The O-line.
Holy shit.
Man.
Wow.
Look at Feliciano gets the business. No, I think that's Feliciano.
Is that
Or
Glowinski
Bredesen.
too?
No, isn't that
That's
Barkley?
both of them.
Yeah,
Isn't
that's
that Barkley?
Glowinski. My bad.
Let me see.
There was two people.
All
Might have been
right,
Bredesen and Feliciano.
Feliciano,
That's
Bredesen,
Barkley.
and Glowinski, and Barkley got bullied right there too.
Man, Andrew
So
Thomas
Jones
is a
has to-
freaking stud. The
Yeah,
blocking
he
that dude
is.
does. Wow,
Yeah.
he's so good.
Throw that shit away, DJ.
He better, you're gonna get his ass whooped. But Andrew Thomas handled his.
And that was DeMarcus Lawrence too. That was DeMarcus Lawrence he just threw down.
Look how far back they playing. Look how far back they was playing off the receivers though.
Yeah, go back.
Yeah.
What's
Nobody
the down
got
and
out there
distance?
backpedal again.
What's the down and distance? Go
Third
back
and 10.
and start. All right, go back and start.
It's crazy.
Go back. They're playing the sticks, so that's why. So right now it's 3rd and 10. They're playing some type of a quarter, maybe they're man. They're man single
they're
high.
basically man, and they're sending the
And they
blitz.
bring it a bit. So they want him to throw it quick. They just want him to throw it quick, so then they can come up and make the tackle short of first down.
Now
That's
my
really what
thing
they're doing.
is here.
We kind of did,
Now,
but
my
we didn't
thing
stop
is here-
DeMarcus Lawrence.
Right. My thing, what's going on, remote procedure? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the 55 in the chat on the film review. That's dope.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Now, my thing is here, Coach Ed and everybody. I want DJ to get a little bit better at making checks. Now, does he have the power to make a check out of this? I don't know. But I want my quarterback right here. You see all these people because he's tipping it. Either he's one-on-one with this, and that's the right tackle. That's Evan. No, that's not Evan Neal.
That's the tackle.
That's Tanner, I think. That's either Bellinger or Tanner. So either he's showing this is man-to-man or he's coming to a blitz. Now, if this is man-to-man, either way, I'm checking into one of these guys to get a quick slant.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? This is why he needed to be behind Eli Manning that one good year. Because I think Eli Manning makes a check and makes both these guys do quick slants.
All right.
Because look how far they're playing. Kenny Galladay is a big body. He's slow, but I think he can make Diggs miss and pick up a first down.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Now, does he have the power to make a check? Because look, if Galladay goes on a quick slant, that's a first down.
Wide open.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily. Even if I would have had all three of these guys really on a quick slant. It's a first down.
Galladay should be able to run a slant. I mean, he was running them last year.
He was actually effective at it too. That was his
That's
best
good.
route he was
That's
running.
a good check. Yeah, that's a good check. It should have been.
Why do we have Kenny Galladay on a route to the outside?
Why is he going vertical or like? Oh my god!
Because
I mean, you go vertical to push him back.
It's 10 yards.
But they have no respect for your speed, so he's never getting out his back pedal. So if you try to run to the outside, he's already right there. That's where Slayton comes into play. Slayton makes him get on his horse. He's back when he's backpedaling hard because Slayton's probably already right here. But look at that. You think he respected that out route? Even if Jones had time, he throws his out route. That's a pick.
Holy crap.
Shep gets his man, though.
Now, Shep gets his man destroyed, but Jones didn't have no time. And then he got the pressure from the wrong side. Maybe if Thomas gave up pressure instead of Barkley right here, then he runs to the outside and he sees Shep.
Here's no pocket, yeah.
But look at that. That is boxed. Where are you throwing this ball? Now, Shep destroyed him on his route.
Yeah. He ate him alive.
So if Daniel Jones had time, I guarantee you, he was already looking to the right. But then he started looking to the left because Barkley got destroyed. Now look.
He had double outs.
First of all, why all three receivers don't turn and look until after they're 10 yards downfield? That makes no sense to me.
Because of the down and distance.
Yeah,
like
Coach said, they run into the. Yeah,
No, I
they
get what
need
you're
to try to get
saying.
the first.
Yeah, but Dallas defense is giving them those 10, so they know. So one of you guys got to turn after 2-3 yards and take a look.
No, you can't.
But that's what like Pat was saying. That's what the quarterback has to check and recognize that.
That's what I'm
if the
saying.
quarterback don't check, it's not the receivers on that one. That is on. If the check is the quarterback. If the quarterback doesn't check out of it, you run your pattern. I can sit here and line up as wide receiver, and I'm reading that, and I'm like, yo, check. If he don't call it, then I got to run with what the play was called.
And so you do an out and up route. You do an out and up route with Kenny Galladay. That ain't gonna happen, brother, unless you have a plethora of time. And I mean a plethora of time.
That's play concept.
To me, that's a.
Where was Barkley on that play?
He's right
Barkley's
there in the
right here.
middle.
He's
Block.
blocking.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
He's
helping
blocking.
block.
And the
He was
tight
trying
end
to
has to
block.
block because he comes in on a blitz.
He
And
actually
so
At least
delayed.
he
He read the
committed to the
tight
block.
end. The tight end exactly went to block so that the man coming to him, he green dogged it. So he read what he was doing. Since he's blocking, I'm coming. If he went to
right,
the flat or anything, he's going to go
he
with
would have
him.
ran to the flat. Right.
Yeah. So it's man responsibility. So you just play your man.
Now
Yep.
this really should have been a first down. I want my quarterback to check out of these routes. If you got Kenny Galladay on the out and up, and you see it's about to be a zero blitz, check him to a slant right here. Now, if this is Slayton, I might keep that route on and check one of these guys to a
I
slant. I
always
might
check the
check.
slot guy up the top, right
Yeah,
there.
I'll
I
check
hit him.
him.
I hit him in
Yeah,
stride, 2 yards.
Richie James,
Boom.
yeah.
But you have a man. That man who's guarding the tight end. He's right there. You can't do a 2-yard pass. He's right there. He's going to
no,
undercut that.
Well, he's blitzing.
No,
Once
he's
he
not.
blitzes,
He's
you hit him.
reading. He's reading. You said 2 yards. So at 2 yards, look, he's
Here he
reading.
goes. He's in already.
yep, because he read that tight end, coach.
Exactly.
But if that tight end would have went on any type of route, like a out and up type route or like a wheel route, he would have been right there to cover Richie James.
Exactly.
But Richie James gets a first down here too, I believe.
That's who I wanted.
Or this guy just makes one hell of an open field tackle right here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But this is where we need freaking Toney, because if Toney catches the ball, he's
He
not
misses,
grabbing
yeah.
Toney one-on-one.
He catching him.
Or Robinson, either one of them.
Ankle break.
Yeah,
So
Robinson can do it
goes
too a
into-
little bit, but I trust Toney more in these situations right here.
This goes
He's
into
not getting them.
this goes what you were getting, Miz, and what Pat has talked about earlier is trusting your receivers. He doesn't fully trust them, so he didn't check to it. I mean, like, it's easy. It's there. It's there to make that check to Galladay on the slant instead of sending him out and up or any type of a deep out like that.
The
Okay.
slant is definitely there.
Yeah,
Hell
that slant was there.
Yeah.
It was there. You read that. I could read that pre-snap. They're creeping. You go easy, check out of it. At minimum, you force them, make them check out of the blitz.
Mhm.
You make them check out of the blitz. Even if you force him to go to a slant, Barkley doesn't have to, he might have to delay and go right up in the middle. And the patterns are there on the outside. Shep, but then you go to Shep because he's running the out route. So with him going to the out route, put the ball to the sideline.
That's why Manning was supposed to stay on
Now,
the field, and
If he
Daniel
has
Jones was supposed to sit under him for at least a year.
now
But
if he has some
somebody
good
misses
blocking,
Mhm.
if he has some good blocking, he hits Shep all day.
That out was right there because the DB had leverage to the inside, so it's right there. It's a long throw, but Daniel can make that pass. And if
Easily.
he puts it to the sideline, you don't have to. Worst case scenario, if that DB did close it, he's going to deflect it at minimum, but he's not going to do that. He's not going to undercut it and try and make
Nah,
a big
he
play
was
like
toast.
that.
He
Yeah.
was toast. But
See, look at the separation with there. He just knew that he said we're going to get there. Otherwise, boom. If Daniel Jones has time, there's your play.
he had both those receivers on out and ups. So I guess they try to catch them sleeping, but shit, Galladay don't have enough speed. Even if
That's
it
what
was
Slayton
blocking.
is needed. That's what Slayton's needed.
Yep. Under Armour. Get your Under Armour.
The three receivers that would have been perfect on that play right now are both all out. That would be Slayton, Toney, and Robinson.
Yep. All right. So,
Yeah,
that
but
drive,
we
I
used
think,
to have a
ended with
play
the block
back in the
field goal.
days for a blitz like that. We used to have a play where we used to hit Cheeky, remember, or Brandon Jacobs with that little up the middle screen once they over blitzed. Remember that?
For Bradshaw,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
We don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he fakes blocks the dude coming in, and
Right.
Eli just
Squeezes
tosses
in
it right
between
over
the
the
hash
top of him.
marks.
Yeah.
Little
Absolutely.
2-yard
And
dump
he-
off up the middle for 10 or
and he
15.
Yep.
Very few teams have that in their concepts, though. Very few. I mean, you're going to look at it and say, "Oh, that's an old school." When you're right, that's on a situation like that. That's the perfect play.
It's just one of those plays that Neil gets blown up.
Marcus Vaughn.
Oh, my forehead.
Now, right here,
Split
there's
zone.
nothing right here.
It's
But
split
Daniel
zone.
Jones escapes. Now you want him to keep his eyes open down the field. It's still nothing there.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Still
They
nothing
played-
there.
that was
And
good defense.
yep. So can't blame Daniel Jones on that one.
Mm-mm.
There was just nothing there. All right. Here
Davis.
Look how
comes
they
Seals.
look. Yeah, look at the.
Trash ass.
He being held
He
over
actually
there.
threw it to. Yeah, he got held. They didn't call it, I don't believe, but
Nice
Go
catch.
back,
hey, at
go
least he
back and
boxed
watch.
him out.
Go back and look at Neil. Barkley helps out Golominski because he's in bad positioning. But watch Neil leading and look
Yep.
at
Every
That's
time
bad
you lean,
technique.
you're gonna get put on the ground.
Turned sideways on that play too. Why is
exactly.
he turning sideways?
I
I have
have no
no
idea.
idea.
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah,
That's a Nate Solder
his
type
technique
play.
is so far. Yeah, I don't understand why he did that. I don't understand why he did that.
It's like
But
he's
just
running
look
least
how
he
away
they
got,
from the
playing.
defender.
Look
least
how
he
they
got in
playing
his way.
defense though, man. It's like our offense is so easy to defend.
Mhm.
Look,
Yeah, because you got Seals out there and he's a trash can. So
Pat says it all the
Mhm.
time. They don't respect the receivers and the speed. They're playing
they're
all game.
blanketed
They're
them.
playing off. They're playing off. They're saying they're going to go deep. Until the only way you get them to force them to come down and play down is when you start like you just said, Miz, hit them with a quick slant. Hit them with a quick slant a couple of times. You're going to
yeah,
force them to come down. Everything that I'm looking at is a
that was
deep
going.
three, quarters, something to that effect, and it's
I
they're
mean,
just
they
not.
run it the whole game.
Yeah,
They
Mhm.
run it the whole game. They don't change up scheme or nothing. They run it the whole game,
they'll
just
play
saying they
press.
beat us.
They press a couple of times, but everything is off coverage. They're playing the sticks, and by playing the sticks, they're saying your receivers don't know how to eat up the cushion, or they don't eat it up fast enough. But that gives them time to watch the quarterback, which also gives the defensive line time to get to the quarterback. That's where
Yep.
sometimes a quick slant screens. It should be more screens. Hell, it should be more smoke screens or bubble screens, just
Right.
because
I agree.
Yeah.
to make them come down and play legitimately, just to play games with their coverage. But when you're
Mhm.
playing back all the time, it's easy. It's easy.
Right.
Yeah.
I can even pass it off to someone else, and someone comes into my area, even if it's man. That was a great pass by
I
Jones.
think that's where Kafka has to grow as a play caller. You know what I'm
True.
saying? He's got to recognize what he has to work with. I mean, we know it ain't much, but like you said, coach, you know you don't have speed, so go to those screens, go to those slants. You know, you got when you Robinson and Tony and them come back, you got guys that can make guys miss. So you can
Hmm.
play the short game a little bit. You know what I'm saying? With the screens, the quick slants, the wide receiver screens, and I watched the Bears tape, and they did a lot of those wide receiver screens,
Hmm.
reverses, and things like that. We'll take a look at it later, but yeah,
And
I
Galladay
know.
just actually does a really good job when it comes to those quick slants. That's where it's probably one of his best routes he was doing last year when they threw those quick screens in the middle of the field. He was able to make some yardage on those and get some
yeah, you
first
can't
down.
run those
So
long route concepts. A, because you don't
no,
have a line, and B, you don't have any
he doesn't have the
speed.
Need
speed
speed at
exactly.
receiver. Right.
So make him do those quick slants over the middle and get at least 5, 6, 7, 8 yards and get him close to a first down, or maybe he picks it up if he's able to go and battle in front of the cornerback, use his size. Pause.
Cover three.
But yeah, that's a cover three. We should run a lot more plays like this
Hmm.
just to get those guys to come up a little bit. You want to continue giving us
Hmm.
space like this,
Quick
we're going
outs.
to start making you use zone with those linebackers, and that's going to open up the run game for us. If you don't want to bring your cornerbacks up, you want to just try to zone underneath with linebackers, that's going to open up the screen game to Barkley or let him run wild. You
Hmm.
decide what you want to do.
Play action
But
with an over route. Even if play
yep,
action with an over route, because the middle is right there too. And that was
yep.
the RPO. That's RPO. The
Hmm.
offensive line just told, all right, they ran an RPO.
Yeah.
But we need to
That's
run more quick routes like that
it.
with Richie James and Wandale Robinson when he gets back.
Hmm.
Mhm.
All right, this is a 1st and 10. I believe this is Bellinger right here.
Looks like cover three.
All right now.
Cover
This
3.
is fake jet screen RPO. There's a lot of time going right here. Daniel Jones gets hit, and he throws it high. I can put this one on Daniel Jones a little bit. He should have got this ball down lower. But this is one of the first times Andrew Thomas gives up some pressure. I don't know if there was some confusion in the beginning of the play or what.
My question is this. Why are you having 2 receivers coming across
Thomas
the
gave up
formation?
the outside. You see, he gave up the outside.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Because it splits. Oh, they sent the tight end up to the middle. Okay, that's interesting. Tight bunch, motion, bring the tight end with him, like you're doing split zone. Okay, I get it. I get what he's doing. All right.
Yeah,
gave up the outside.
Thomas recognized it too late.
Man, that ain't Danny Thomas.
Because Thomas went inside.
Gave up the outside.
Oh, the guard is pulling also.
Yeah.
What
this play is weird.
Wait a minute. Why are you doing now? You putting Thomas hat. Wait a minute. Unless they're down blocking on the other side. So Feliciano has to get there, and he all right.
You know
he
what?
has to.
Somebody might have did the wrong thing.
Somebody
might have did the wrong thing on the offensive line right here.
If you're pulling, Thomas has to help that 3 tech. He has to help to let Feliciano, which is why he got beat. This is play concept. This is play concept. You're making a hard block for Thomas because otherwise, if he kicks out the 3 tech because the guard is pulling, has a free run.
Redison was pulling from the left guard position.
Yeah, so it's like Thomas has to chip. He has to chip so Feliciano can get there. And
man, you asking Thomas to do one hell of a job right there.
That's
you asking him to chip and then get back out on the speed rush. Nah, somebody
and snap the ball.
You can't be bringing those 2. If anything, leave that tight end there to help.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
You shouldn't be bringing him. If you want to bring him to the middle, chip off of there and then let him slide.
Or put that tight end on a flat route.
Okay, I can go with that too. It was just like I said, You got him coming in motion, he's coming across, the guard is pulling, so Thomas has to block down to the 3 tech to help Feliciano so he can come across and then get back outside to defensive or outside linebacker.
That was bad.
No, that's too much.
That's not a good call.
And then you only got one receiver on the route.
You got one receiver. You're trying to maybe sneak the tight end past the linebacker. I get that what you're trying to do with that, but the motion, to me, that's too much. That's too much. That's when you're trying to be too cute and just, you know what, sometimes just keep it simple.
You got to keep it simple with this team. We don't have cute players.
Yeah.
I don't like that play. I don't.
Somebody has to stay in because everybody's blocking. Even
Riggs was blocking. You're asking Thomas to block 2 or 3 people on that play.
No. Did that ball get tipped?
Yeah, it did. By Seals first.
So that's why he had to put it up a little bit high too.
So we get a separation.
All that motion.
Oh, you know what? That dude did tip it, didn't he?
That's what it looks like.
That linebacker put a hand on it.
Who's that? Van Der Esch?
That's Van Der Esch. Yeah, Van Der Esch.
That's why he had to put it so high.
Yes, you gotta throw that play away, please. Please throw it away.
Yeah, you don't get Daniel Jones killed. Yeah, that play was terrible. All right, this is 2nd and 10. I knew something was wrong, so yeah, Thomas didn't do a bad job. Shit, he did what he could. Now on this play here, as you can see, Jones has to step up.
Oh yeah.
Now, if you want him to, he can hit this guy right here on a quick pass. But he takes it off. He showed a little movement right there.
Backyard football, man.
That's got out of there. Made a first down.
Great play by Daniel Jones there. Excellent play.
That's Patrick Mahomes type shit right there, man. Come on, man.
Oh.
So they said Daniel Jones didn't have any pocket presence this game. That's a lie.
That's a
No,
lie.
this game, he definitely had pocket presence.
Yeah, come on,
He
man.
had toxin presence and more in this game.
Yeah.
Now,
Big balls.
if you just want to be an a-hole and critique it, when Daniel Jones takes off right here, he starts to move laterally.
Yeah.
Is he already past the line of scrimmage? He might be. I think he is past the line of scrimmage already. The guys say, well, he could have threw it to him right here, but I think he's past the line of scrimmage already.
Just to double check.
What's the difference? He made the play.
Nah, forget that. Right, come on, man.
No, at the snap. I want to see where the line of scrimmage is.
Line of scrimmage is the 48.
48. Okay.
That's what's up.
So let's see where Daniel Jones is. And good pocket presence, by the way, which they said he had none. That's why it was so many pressures.
Instincts, NYG.
He passed it already.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Doing it now. He's going. No, remember the rule is as long as your foot is touching it. As long as your foot is touching it, technically you can do it.
But it would have been while he's running, he doesn't really know that.
And you know what I noticed? Jones needs to use that pump fake some more. I don't see him use the pump fake a lot to freeze those defenders.
Yeah,
and it works for him. You see it. It works for him.
Yeah, if you would have pump faked it right there, that dude would have jumped up, and this would be the easier run for him.
Yeah,
but he still made the play.
Yeah. No, he made the play. Right play.
Made him miss. Come on.
Nice block by Bellinger and Shep too on the outside to help get him that first down yardage.
So this is 1st and 10 right here.
Sweet.
Now, reason why I'm gonna show you the reason why I highlight those two guys at the top. Now, as you can see, already getting destroyed. And he goes forward. Now, if he has his eyes up, bang, bang. Does not have his eyes up. You can say he could try to throw it right here to Shep, too, if he wanted to. But doesn't have his eyes up, and it winds up being a sack. That's on Daniel Jones. Had good pocket awareness, but when you see when the stuff breaks down, he looks for Shep almost every time.
That backside end is there, yup.
What was the down and distance on this one?
2nd and 10. When he breaks the pocket, he's almost always looking for Shep.
It's the guy he feels most comfortable with. Exactly. It's gonna have to change now.
Yeah. Because those two guys right there, that's a first down. Either
Jose Rosario, a.k.a. Honey Badger. What's good?
What's going on, Honey Badger?
What happened to you in New Orleans? What happened to you in New Orleans so far, Honey Badger? Come on.
He's not the real Honey Badger, sir.
I know that. I know that.
Speaking of guys that look like players, is Eric Flowers still over there? Or did he get cut?
No, Eric Flowers is a free agent. He got cut.
I was going to say, is he still in the league?
Yeah, he ain't even
Washington.
He got cut.
Yeah, he was a guard for Washington.
Yeah.
He got cut.
He was washed.
Nobody
looks
out
nasty.
hurt. Yes, it does.
Is that Detroit style pizza? Yeah, it is.
Pizza.
Ugh.
All right, on this play, this is 2nd and 11.
Double wings.
All right.
There's the stiff.
As you can see, play action.
Same
Automatic
play.
pressure right here.
Dude,
But Bellinger
Barkley.
sneaks out
Dude
again.
was holding Barkley.
Same play. That
That's
easy to be
the
play. I love this play.
We're going to have to run more of these type plays.
Dude was straight holding Barkley. Watch this shit. Grab, hold, 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 hold. Okay, let him go. What the hell is that?
Anthony Brown was holding on.
Wait a minute.
What the hell happened to Richie James?
They held
I don't
him.
know.
They held him. Look, that's a
Yep.
hold.
Yeah, they
that's
did.
a hold.
Oh, wow.
That play was supposed to go to Richie James, and they
Got
ain't
two
called it.
hold on the
That was
same
DeMarcus
play.
Lawrence that held him on the outside.
And he's calling for it, yup.
Yeah,
They're
that
cold.
play
They're
was
cold
supposed to go.
against
Oh, that would have
Cowboys.
been a nice play. I was wondering what happened to Richie James. He got held. This was going to be a nice ass play.
It's this nice split zone concept. Yep. Holding Barkley.
He was going to
holding
throw
Ricky
it to
James.
Richie James, and Bellinger was going to be able to block for him. Oh, that was a nice play concept. I won't mind seeing them running that again.
This is the second time they ran this.
Richie James knows it too.
This first one
he gets up and he's like, "Where's the flag, man?"
Hey, his hand up immediately, and Barkley was getting held on the outside, like Lou called it.
There were a lot of
this is 3rd and 5.
Look at the defense, though. What are they running here, fellas, on defense?
Look, they're showing a cover one look, but they back out. So really, it's a
back.
Yeah,
it's
a man coverage right here. Yeah. This is man coverage right here, and they using him to spy Daniel Jones. So Daniel Jones has to step up in the pocket and he gets sacked. Yeah. Well, he don't get sacked. He tries to throw it to Shep again, but it gets tapped or tipped.
Galladay actually might have been open up top.
He didn't have no pressure. He was big head hunting.
But Feliciano and Bredesen give up the pressure immediately. And no, that's Glowinski. Lord, Glowinski got cooked on this play.
We all know Lewinsky gave it up fast.
Yeah, he got knocked on his ass a bunch of times in this game,
including by Parsons.
Lord have mercy. See, this is where you throw the ball up top on a post route, you put some air under the ball, and you have a one-on-one towards the end zone with Galladay, and either he goes to get it or nobody gets it.
But Miz, he's not even out his route yet.
Mike,
he's not even out his route yet.
Miz,
that's because they never fucking use him. So
Miz, you said Miz, you said
come on. Don't get me started here. They don't fucking throw the ball to him. They don't even look to him. It's like he's non-existent. So he doesn't run no more. He gave up.
Miz, when you say a post, what type of post?
I want him to run a 10-yarder, go up towards the corner of the end zone right there. If he could get a foot, even a foot on him, and you toss him a rainbow, he's going to come up with the ball right around the goal line.
You want him to run a corner route?
Yeah, I want him to run. I don't give a shit what he runs. He could run a straight go route on the guy.
It's been one of the slowest go routes we've ever seen, though.
Okay, but listen, sometimes you got to take that chance. On the 25-yard line, you got to take a shot.
No, I hear you. 50-50 chance.
Miz on this particular play, I think he was going to try to throw it to Galladay. But he got pressure immediately. Look, the dude's coming right at him. And if he throws this now, where is he going? Galladay's not even into his route yet.
You know, but the guy is holding Galladay past 10 yards. So if you throw
that's
that ball,
not on Daniel Jones.
No. But Pat, if you throw that ball up to him and the guy's hands is on him, that's a pass interference on the 15.
If they didn't call defensive holding, what makes you think they're gonna call pass interference right there?
I mean, listen, you got to play the game. If they don't call the pass interference, then that's on the refs. The refs are bullshit.
But they just
I will say this.
Go right by them to play before that.
I will say this to Miz's point. This offense does have to get some of those passes where they just kind of throw it up, maybe on like a go route or something like that. Yeah, because they gotta. I mean, you gotta challenge the defense. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you get a pass interference. Maybe that is something that would loosen up the defense a little bit. You know, just take a shot. If you make it or not, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying?
I got a stat so far. We've only thrown the ball for once down the field for 25+ yards, and that was that touchdown that Shep had in the first game. Otherwise, we've never challenged at all the deep play. We have not thrown the ball for 25+ yards yet.
Daniel Jones has been under duress for the majority of the 3 games.
Right.
He had time for them.
Isn't that Jones' fault? They don't trust the O-line yet. The O-line hasn't gelled, so they don't trust the O-line to go deep yet. But look, when you're on the 25 or the 30-yard line, this is your chance on a one-on-one with Galladay to take a shot.
Take a quick throw.
Yeah, that route was terrible.
It should have been illegal. I will say it should have been illegal contact.
Yeah, it should have been.
Because you can't touch past 5 yards. He's off like that.
Did Galladay initiate the contact?
No.
Right there, boom. No, that's a flag.
That should have been illegal.
That's a flag on Galladay.
But if he had time, this guy broke open. If he had time.
I know, but Pat, if we know as an offensive coach that they're not gonna have time, it's gotta be a boom boom. You gotta go. You know what I mean?
But somebody has to have speed in order to do that, Miz, because you're talking about throwing a fly route early, and this guy's sitting in his back pedal. You throwing it right to him. He's going to fair catch it.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, man. If we don't find a way to start getting the ball to Galladay in some way, this is going to be a long season from here on out.
Yes, we gave it to him 5 times last game.
It doesn't matter, man. Your best answer to this receiving core is Kenny Galladay. We got to find a way to unleash him.
I respectfully disagree. I think it's going to be Toney and Robinson.
Hold on, let's talk about
that. You gonna wait for Toney? That motherfucker's riding a bicycle. He don't give a shit about football, man.
That dude with one leg is still going to be better than what Galladay can.
Hold on, let's talk about this real quick because Miz brings up a great point.
I didn't do it, but minute 30.
Miz brings up a very good point. Let's talk about that before I take a quick break from the film. He says the only way this offense is going to get ready going with the passing game, they have to find some way to get it to Kenny Galladay. And I actually agree with that to a certain extent. He is the number one receiver, whether we like it or not. He's the number one receiver. But I will say this, with Slayton on that field, those shots that you are talking about can happen more often with Slayton because he has the speed to challenge those guys, and they have to respect him.
I agree.
There's no way,
Steffi and Coach.
There's no way you're taking a quick deep shot with Seals and Galladay with those guys still in their back pedal. No quarterback is going to throw that because he already knows that's an easy interception.
Mm-hmm.
That's an easy interception. If I'm in my back pedal as a DB and I see you launch that ball deep, I'm already right there waiting for it. I'm looking right at you.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
I've been thinking about this for like a week, whatever. I'm bored. So I was thinking. Listen, what would you think if you get Slayton back and eventually maybe by next week we get Toney back? Let's just be optimistic for a moment. And you get Slayton and Toney back. What would you think about surprising people and move Galladay to the inside at the slot or even use him as a tight end sort of?
What I would do with the receive, let's just say we get all our receivers back. Let's say Slayton, Kenny Galladay, Wan'Dale Robinson, and Toney are back, and we have Seals as the fifth guy. I'm lining up Kenny Galladay on the smallest DB. So because if he tries to press him, he's going to be too strong for him. And if he tries to guard him man on man, I can easily put the ball in position where he can use his body to block him out. And then the defense will have to adjust. I don't care how slow he is. He can run an end route and box that little guy out every time. I'll use him in that fashion. But with Slayton and Toney, I wouldn't give a damn if Toney hamstring explode. I'm sending them on fly routes at least 5 times a game to make you realize that, hey, look, we can go deep on you.
Right.
And if Evan Neal holds up, that's going to open up so much underneath for I forgot about Richie James and Wan'Dale Robinson underneath. I try to find a mismatch with Galladay, as crazy as that sounds right about now. But when you continue to put Galladay on these best cornerbacks that can just stay in their back pedal against him because they don't fear his speed and they don't fear him breaking his routes right now, it's going to be hard to use a Kenny Galladay, bro. Just to be honest with you. You make a damn good point. He's the number one receiver. You have to find ways to use him. So I'll use him in the slot. Like you said, I'll use him in the slot. Yeah. The routes that Bellinger would run, I'll use him to run those routes. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll make him play like an H-back role until you get yourself together to where you can run routes like a receiver. You want to be out there on the field? Well, you're going to have to take a little bit of embarrassment. I'm going to line you up where Bellinger would normally be on certain plays. So where I could have Slayton, Toney, and Robinson and Richie James out there on the field with speed.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll run a quick tight end screen to Kenny Galladay. Why not? I'll even run a bubble screen to Kenny Galladay. You want to line that far off of Kenny Galladay? Okay, let's run a bubble screen and see if we can use that big frame and make you miss a tackle and let him get some yards. Because the more he catches it, the more confident he's going to get. Right now, he's in a dunce because he's not getting any catches or any yards.
Right.
So That's the only way I can see them using them. But putting them out there on the outside against people like Trey Diggs is not going to work because they don't have to get out that
Hold
back
on
pedal.
for a
But the
second.
key to all that is Slayton. You
Mike
got it.
B.
You need Slayton out there. Go ahead, Lou.
We don't have an Evan Ingram on the team no more, Mike B.
We might
You meant
carry
Kenny Galladay.
Oh,
$80
okay. I'm like, Evan Ingram ain't here.
Yeah, but Slayton
So-
opens all that up though.
It sure as hell seems like it.
Right, Joe.
Yeah. Fucking drop
yeah.
it.
Tommy for Tony,
Slate.
excellent point in terms of using out routes. If you have Slayton and Galladay, you can definitely get hammer and dagger routes to work one side in terms of that concept. When you run a go with an in cut or a go with an out cut, if you use it right, and it's there all the time, especially in this in this type of formation to the right side.
So what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to talk about that subject right there because I believe that's a very good subject Miz
Well,
brought
before
up.
they
Thank
do-
you, Miz.
Before they do, Dash, I fucks with you, bro. You a hat head like me.
I mean, I got to, man. You see, I'm follically challenged, so
I'll
I
be
had to
right
stay
back,
on.
fellas.
No,
I'll
I
be
had
right
to stay
back.
on.
Said I'm follically challenged.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
But Galladay does need Slayton, and I think they can work well off each other. Like Coach said, we actually had talked about this because Slayton is what's going to get those DBs
to pull off because he's going to
Right.
pull the top off.
and
Then they
then-
can't bracket Galladay or bracket.
There you go.
Well, would have been Shep, but not Shep no more.
And then you could even use Galladay on those quick slants. You know what I'm saying? Or like you said, Coach, on the in cut.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I mean, there's so many ways. I mean, it's contingent on Slayton and the offensive line. I mean, let's
True.
be honest. But in terms of the offensive line, there should be more help just in the situation and playing Dallas right there. I mean, when they're playing that far off, they're begging you to give them some bubbles, some smoke screens, something to that effect, or even just some more. We ran Barkley on that one screen, and it was very effective. So if they're going to be doing that, yeah, let's get them more. They're going to, once you pick up their tendencies in terms of their blitzes, when they're going to stay open like that, even a simple middle screen, if they're coming up the middle like that, Barkley chip. Everybody, our offensive linemen are getting beat like that. Okay, fine, boom. Everyone chip a little bit, let them go.
I agree,
dump
Jarius.
it, and then there you go.
Hey, Coach, but
Slayton
Coach,
first
I want to ask
go
Coach,
route of the play. Open them
Yeah.
up early.
why
Yeah.
don't you think they actually did that though? What's stopping them from doing it? That's a lot of those.
You know
quick-
what? Okay, let's look at it this way. Okay, first and foremost, we have a rookie offensive coordinator, and I think Dable is really trying to give him the slack, not only to be creative but to learn. Number two, our offensive line is still developing, is gelling. There's a lot of mistakes across the board. I mean, guys are missing assignments. They're getting beat. And then number three, the receivers. They're just really not top level receivers where they put fear in the defense. I mean, if I don't fear you as a defense, hell, I'm going to number one. My philosophy is okay. If I can cover you 1-on-1 with guys, I'm gonna send blitzes at you every damn play. I'm gonna send and I'm gonna knock your quarterback around, make your quarterback gun shy, so then he throws the ball up. But
and wait, I'm sorry.
go ahead, Dash.
No, so I was going to ask you another question. So, as far deep, I mean, as much cushion as the cornerbacks gave, you think they're sitting back because they know Daniel Jones is a little hesitant? You think
That could be a part of it,
they
but
can make up that time?
I think it's more they don't fear our receivers. So they know they can stay back, they can watch the quarterback and watch because with that depth, you can play both the receiver and the quarterback at the same time. I mean, even if they slow pedal back, I mean, they still have enough speed to once they see him making a pass, they can then drive on the ball. I mean, whether they deflect it, intercept it, or even get to the receiver and make the tackle. I mean, they're also not that elusive. None of them really are. That they fear that worst case scenario, if they catch the ball, we can tackle them right where they are. So, and that's really what it boils down to. They do not fear our receivers. They don't respect our receivers. And
That's it right there too.
until we make them respect us, teams already know. They looked at Dallas's defense, and that's all they have to do until Dable and Kafka adjust to that, and then give some good concepts. I mean, there's so many different concepts that you can do. They've already showed a couple of them. I've said a few simple plays. I mean, I know that Dable is very creative and he can create up a lot of plays, but it's also a matter of understanding your personnel. I mean, we can't ask him to do a whole lot if the personnel doesn't fit what he wants to do.
It's true.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Good point,
That's
Coach.
why, hey Lou, that's why I be quiet and then I ask questions.
No, ain't nothing wrong with that. The Bible says, be slow to speak and quick to listen. So
That's a
quick
fact.
to hear.
And you know,
No, I
As
was
my
just saying-
grandma, or as my grandma would say, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth so you can listen twice as much as you talk.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
having speed opens up so much. Not only that, but it opens up the running game for Saquon Barkley. You know what I'm saying? You taking guys out the box. We see how they playing them. They got guys all over the damn line, just crowding the line all game long. You got to get those guys to back up so you can give Saquon some room to run. You know,
It's not only speed, but it goes to play concept. I mean, there have been teams that have been devoid of receivers that were deep threat, but they had good, quick twitch receivers that can get separation. That's the biggest
we
thing.
don't have either.
We don't have quick twitch receivers that get
Chat
separation
69 in the building.
right
Not
now.
a healthy one. Not a healthy quick
not
twitch.
healthy ones.
Oh,
And that-
bookend.
Exactly.
Got it. Good shit, bookend.
And that's the thing. I mean, if we could have that, I mean, and it goes, like I said, to play concepts. I mean, there's so many different things. High lows, if we can get the block in. I mean, like I said, play action with over routes. I mean, there's something like Tommy's saying, 12 personnel. Yeah, we could do that. You can double tights on one side or play straight tight end on each side to receive. I mean, there's so many things that you can do to take advantage, especially when they're playing off like that. Especially that you can do to play off, because now you want to pull them down, closer. So now you can do certain things, and then maybe you can get Galladay going vertical, throwing the ball over his shoulder to the outside shoulder with the defensive back to the inside. Or as Miz is saying, run some smash route concept where you have a quick in cut on the outside where he's running a quick, corner route, probably at about, 12 yards. You can do certain things like that, but, I mean, it's a learning lesson for everyone.
Well, I want to answer Jerry's, Coney. What's going on with Tony? Well, have you seen him?
Tell me,
He's not on the field.
Man is out again.
Right there, you
You
know.
want me to tell you what's going on with Tony, or should I just shut up?
No, go ahead, Miz.
No.
Go ahead, Miz.
Well, maybe nobody told Tony the season started, so he still thinks it's August, and he's still in preseason mode. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, I don't buy these hamstrings every week. So
No.
he could be injured, but
Hey, Tony, you can have my hamstring.
Yeah,
I've read the
Yeah,
name.
right.
dancing on the sideline and jumping around.
You can have
and
my
he's
Yeah.
smiling.
Yeah, you see him jump over that dude, right, Miz? He jumping
Yep.
over the guy.
I brought it right up to Pat. I called Pat on the phone. Pat, you saw him do that? Jump
I
4
put
feet
the
on the air,
video
make a
on.
juke move.
I put it up on Twitter.
Yeah, he looks really hurt with his hamstrings there. Let me tell you.
Yeah, man. It's just upsetting. That whole Tony situation is upsetting right now, man.
But I would love to know what's really going on.
Looks
because
like
I don't
another
think we
Gettleman
really know.
special, y'all.
Correction,
Hate to say
Big
it.
Dash. The whole wide receiver core
That wasn't
is
Gettleman.
upsetting.
You know
That
what?
was Joe
Yeah,
Judge.
now you're right.
That was Joe Judge.
And
Gettleman
little
was the
Richie
GM.
James, little Richie James is trying his hardest too, man.
If Gettleman was allowed to make that pick, Mika
Big
Parsons
L
would have been a
139
giant.
Lennox. You just call OBJ. You know what? He can be hurt too.
Wait a minute.
OBJ's riding a bike right now too. He just got hurt in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no.
I know we're going back again 2 years, but if Gettleman was allowed to make that pick, Mika Parsons would have been a New York Giant. You could bet your life on that.
You say he wasn't allowed to make that pick?
Thibodeau.
No, he let Judge make it because we thought Judge was going to be here long term. Because the first year Judge had a pretty decent year.
But what about the trade back though?
The trade back was Judge because Judge wanted Devontae Smith, and the Eagles jumped us to
Yeah,
get
I
him.
know they jumped us with Dallas and got it. Yeah,
and that's how we got Evan Neal.
He went back and got Tony, and he got an extra
trades
pick.
back every year. Gettleman was a never trade back guy.
Never trade back. Gettleman was
real quick though. Given the status of our offensive line and our defensive line, Parsons or Evan Neal?
Come on, man.
We had this discussion a couple of days ago. You would have had.
They weren't in the same draft. They weren't in the same draft.
The trade back though.
Right.
That's what you got in the trade back.
No. You are the argument. If that's the case, it's not. It's Parsons or KT.
No, we were worse than the Bears.
Nah, KT got 7 from the Bears, didn't we?
Yeah, Neal.
That's Neal.
You would have had Parsons and Neal on this team.
But what I'm saying is, you would have had Parsons and Neal.
So would you rather have Parsons or Thibodeau?
KT? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't even think it's close. Let's be honest now. Let's be real. I know it's early, so we don't know much about Thibs, and I love the guy myself. But Parsons right now Parsons look like he's on a historic rate. So,
well, we kind of held Parsons in check when he played us.
We did.
Yes, we played him good.
Even
but
last
you know
year,
what, Tony? You want to know something?
Didn't even have a sack.
You want to know something? Parsons played with flu-like symptoms. Tony can't even play because his shoelace isn't long enough.
Well, that's the same thing I say when people compare LeBron to Michael Jordan. I'm like, listen, Michael Jordan played a fucking whole finals with the flu.
Right.
LeBron James left the finals dehydrated and went to go get an IV.
Is there an argument with this? Did I miss back in the past over Michael Jordan versus LeBron? Was that an argument?
People be calling him King James and all that, man. He'll never be. I
don't like doing this.
Just as Byron Russell.
Says the man with the LeBron avatar.
Yeah, nah.
LeBron is number 2 to me.
I just like LeBron, man.
Well, LeBron is.
I know Jordan.
LeBron is number 3 to me, sir. It's Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, then LeBron.
I agree,
and let me tell you this, Lou, and rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. I had prior to Kobe Bryant passing, I had LeBron James above Kobe Bryant. Man.
I did.
No, you gotta put LeBron above Kobe Bryant.
Yo, but hold on, let me say one thing, because you guys are comparing LeBron to Michael Jordan. Okay, because LeBron is great too. You're comparing that. Your other comparison was Tony to Parsons. Are you kidding me? Are we? You're saying Tony is. You're saying
Let him finish.
So you're saying Tony is in this argument is LeBron James? Are we serious?
No,
you misheard
that, Miz. You misheard that. What he was saying was the trade pick that we got wasn't the Neal pick. It was the Tony pick. That's what they were saying. That trade. When we did that trade, the pick we got from the Bears was Thibodeau. The pick we got when they traded back was Tony.
You want to know something?
That's what they was asking. Which trade was he talking about?
Even at 20, I'll make an argument to you right now that was the wrong pick. The guy we should have picked was Kwity Paye, who went to the Colts defensive end. Yes, at 20. At 20.
Kwity Paye would be a monster on this team right now.
Yep.
And then we got
don't have
Ojulari in that same draft.
We don't have Ojulari.
Because that trade back is what got us Ojulari at pick 51.
I think Ojulari is better.
I'm just gonna say this right now.
I think so too.
I believe the trade back. I believe the trade back was an excellent idea.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. I think the trade back was an excellent idea. It's just that Tony, as of now, is not working out. If Tony would have turned out to work out, that trade back would have been excellent. Would have been absolutely excellent.
Didn't we get a third from them too? It's more to that trade than
because we got Bella. I think we got Azudu.
Azudu.
I think Azudu was that pick.
Yeah.
I mean, so I think the trade back was correct. Even though I would love to have Parsons on this team, but that's a woulda, coulda, shoulda. That's never gonna happen.
Thank
I
you,
don't even really like talking about that because it's not real.
He's
I
so
know.
damn
Me and
good.
I'm
Miz
not
talking
giving up on Kadarius
before
Toney
that
yet.
draft.
I'm not giving up on
Before
him
that
yet.
draft, me and Miz spoke,
Tell his
and
hamstrings not to
we
give up on
wanted
him.
Yeah.
Parsons, and we wanted that right guard, that right tackle. What was his name?
Slayton. Slate.
Slater,
Right? Chargers?
Rashawn Slater.
Rashawn
Yeah.
Slater.
Yes.
Yeah, that's who we
Yeah.
wanted. We wanted Micah Parsons and Rashawn Slater.
And he
in the
hurt.
draft.
He's hurt now.
He's
too.
out for the season too.
Yeah, Slater is hurt now too, so that would have been
He was looking special
kind of
too.
crazy too. But
Yeah.
I would have preferred them to take Rashad Bateman with that number 20 pick over Tony.
Yeah.
And I'm a
Yeah, I
Gator
like
fan.
Bateman.
I knew what Tony was, and I knew what he could be if he's used correctly. But if we wanted a number one type receiver, Rashad Bateman would have been the pick
Mhm.
in that particular instance.
Bateman was looking a little funny in the light though early in the year last year.
Yeah,
He was hurt.
I mean, but this year, I mean, he's a receiver you have to respect. Is he a top
Absolutely.
receiver? No. But is he a receiver you have to respect? And he would do a lot more than what
And
Tony's
he's on the
doing
field.
for us. Right.
And he's developing
trade-
solid chemistry with Lamar Jackson too.
He's a traditional wide receiver.
Right. But the trade back, I will have to say, was the correct move. It was. It was the correct move.
Yo, but that being said, let me just say this. Even though I do get on Tony and give him a hard time, I'm with Jeff. I'm still not giving up on him because it's way too early, and we can't.
Nah, I hear you.
I mean, he could come in week 5 and get 150 yards again. Who
Right.
knows what he can do?
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
last
hoping.
year-
I will say this: if he continues to be on the injury list with a hamstring for the rest of this season, he will not be a Giant next season.
No,
Yeah, his name is not Young Joker. It's Lil Hammy. His real name is Lil Hammy.
Little hamstring.
Lil Hammy. Yo,
Miz,
I'll give it up right now. for
Miz, he might
Lil
stub his toe
Hammy.
next.
Well, let's get back into the film review, guys. All right. I believe this was what's the down and distance on this? This was 3rd and 5, Coach.
Okay.
This is 3rd and 5, and it just showed you right here that they gave up everything on the inside. Daniel Jones steps up in the pocket. If this guy could at least been blocked, he hit Shepard right here for a first down easily.
But of course, that doesn't happen.
Yep. So you can say Daniel Jones doesn't have pocket of presence or whatever, but that's not on Daniel Jones.
That's on Feliciano.
And just to say on Feliciano, man, he has done a poor job at center.
Hard.
For him
Appreciate
wanting to
the
be,
deception.
for
Appreciate
him,
the link drop.
thank you, Deception, for the link drops. For him to want to be at center and saying that center is his best position, I think he really told us a fairy tale. But we'll see. It's
He
only
just
been
wanted a
3
contract.
games.
He's talking
That
about
was
he a
his
dirt
favorite
bag and
position.
all that. Yeah, he getting thrown in the dirt. That's what he getting.
Well,
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
He's on
good.
the dirt.
I'm gonna throw a little dirt on my backside and call it a night.
Oh man.
All right,
There
Joe.
we
Oh,
go.
I'm sorry. I just
Joe, it's
There we
early,
go.
Joe.
You doing any games tomorrow, Joe?
no.
It's 11:30
Okay.
game.
I
It's
bro-
early,
bro-
Joe.
I can't. I'm so tired. The lady said what used to be 10 hours is now knocked down to a half an hour, and I can't stand it. But adios, the refrigerator,
Good night, Joe.
Good
Have a
night.
great
all that
night, Joel.
other stuff.
All right.
Ciao.
All
Have a
right.
good
Yeah.
one,
Have a
Joe.
good one.
Have a good
You
night,
too,
bro.
bro.
Alec Lindstrom is on the
Good
Dallas
shit.
Cowboys practice squad, Big Fridge.
Yep.
Yeah, we need to snatch him up.
I know. Or bring
Yeah,
Brett
right.
Hagee back and create some competition at the damn center position. Light a fire under one of these guys.
Honestly, when Lemieux gets back, I might see what he can do at center. To be honest with you.
That's a fact, Pat.
Yeah,
he
he's
wasn't
supposed to be
looking
back
bad.
soon.
He didn't look
He's supposed to be
bad.
back, I think, next week.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
or the week after.
Well,
All right, this is
they
first
IR
and
No,
10.
he's good. He's good after this week.
4 weeks. Yeah, 4
Yeah,
weeks.
this
they
is
stay
his
on
last.
IR.
He's good after this, and then if they don't move him up, then they got to put him on permanent IR.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, this is 1st and 10. Now I highlighted Feliciano and this guy right here. You're gonna see why. All right. Glowinski pulls. Feliciano doesn't get a block on anyone, and
Nobody.
like he ran. I don't know who was supposed to
Wait,
block
oh,
that
wait,
guy.
wait.
Maybe it was supposed to be Feliciano.
Wait, where was he? Oh, okay.
Wait a
I
minute.
don't know what this was.
Good job,
He
dirtbag.
pulls, and completely whiffs on him. So
Oh my God!
What the hell kind of a
What was
block was
that?
that?
Right.
That's a Giants block.
Oh
No,
my
that ain't no
God.
damn Giants block.
Giant block.
First of all, what
Like,
is the
Ben-
play? Is this
I don't know.
screen?
Like everybody, it was a bubble screen, and Bredesen and Feliciano don't pick up anybody.
Concept.
That's a Mount
It
Tabor
goes back
Spartans
to
block.
concept.
Who the
As you
hell
can
is
see-
Bredesen blocking?
It's not even that.
He
It's
doesn't
the
know who to block. You see
concept.
him looking around? Yeah, the concept was crazy on this play.
Even when it's green like that,
go, George?
tackle should be
Kafka
kicking
getting
back.
cute. What did I say? That's Kafka getting cute.
You don't need to do that.
I get you want to do play action. I get it. But the tackle, Neal should be kicking back to influence that defensive end to come upfield.
Right.
Worst case scenario, or you attack them with the run concept. But because you're trying to get it outside,
You know what I think they did, Coach? I believe they believed that this defensive end was just going to be undisciplined and chase Barkley, and he didn't do it. He made a pretty good play. He was supposed to go in there and chase Barkley, but he didn't do it.
I mean, you got the right guard pulling left, and the center and the other guard coming this. It's like I said, it's just too.
Now, if Feliciano pulls with more speed, you see what I'm saying? If he pulls with more speed, he can get to him.
That's all he got.
Now I get don't hit him in the back. I get that part. I that's fine. But still, you right there. Now you take him. Now you take him. Don't worry about the DB.
You just reminded me of Bernie Mac when you said that's all he got. When he said 3 minutes, that's all you get. Damn it, that's all the fuck I got.
Right.
I need to see. I need to see that on the whiteboard.
Right. And then look at Glowinski just get mollywopped right here by Parsons.
Whoa! What the hell is he?
Glowinski was hella bad this game.
They got popped.
Right.
You're supposed to help Neal with that when they're switching crossing.
He got sold.
Ooh.
He
got waffle housed.
In his defense, Micah Park, he didn't
Will
even
Hernandez.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I mean, I know Parsons picked them off because they were trying to work some type of cross concept, but still,
like a stun or
you
something.
still have to have a decent base to withstand that because you know it's coming.
Yep.
Yeah, because he's soft.
Soft like newborn baby shit.
Colts fans will say.
But you want to know something? In this game, Parsons had 0 hurries, 1 hit, and no sacks. And most of that was Thomas.
Yeah. So I highlighted all 3 of these receivers here. As you see, defensive end kicks down. They're going to
play action.
Now, blocking's pretty good right here.
Good chip.
There's nowhere to go. Where you
Triple
go?
cover Shep down below, and then the other guys are like on one-on-ones.
Where you gonna go?
And then this is when they started with the spy, right? Because at the bottom of the screen, he's spying, right?
Yeah. They got 3 on both of them receivers.
But there's also Barkley over there, so that's who he's spying on that side. And he's just.
Should he just had pitched it to Barkley right there, see if he can make something work, maybe. But he just gets out of bounds right there. I mean, that's about the only thing I say Daniel Jones should have did on that play, because he avoided the pressure. You can't say he didn't have pocket awareness because he avoided the pressure.
Barkley
Andrew Thomas had to anchor down like 13 times.
Dang, he stoned him.
Who's running up the seam? Because they are jogging. Is that Shep?
I don't know who's running up the seam right there. You talking about right here?
Yeah, that's Shep, right? Oh no, that's
Richie James.
Yes, Richie James.
Right.
Nah.
No, that's on the outside.
Cut back in.
I think that's Slayton.
So that's not even a seam. I thought it was a seam because of where it was frozen
Nah,
at.
but you see how? But you see, Let me show you something. You see how these two dudes are not in their back pedal and they're running? Because
He's
Slayton's
Slayton.
right there.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm
Respect his
saying?
deep speed.
If this was Gallaudet or Seals, they're backpedaling.
He only sent out
But
3
Slayton, they're
receivers.
running.
He only sent
So
out 3 receivers. And I
my
believe,
idea is to try to throw it to Barkley right here to see if he can make a play on this dude. Because if he makes a miss, Barkley could get a first down. But Daniel Jones, I mean, it is slowed down, so you don't know how fast he got out there. Maybe Barkley gets 1 or 2 more yards more than Daniel Jones right there. But the thing right here on this play is you said that Slayton was jogging, but they still had respect for him.
Right.
So Slayton jogging gets more respect
I said it
than
looked
Gallaudet
like
and,
Diggs
than
is
Gallaudet
playing.
and Seals running
Diggs
full
is playing
speed.
12 yards off. 12 yards.
Yeah.
And now he's already turning his hips because he's worrying about that. He was
Now
turning.
you see
Go
them
ahead.
turn their hips. He's already on his horse. He's like, oh shit,
Mhm.
that's Slayton. And Diggs, he's so undisciplined, bro. If we got time against the Cowboys, we gonna eat Diggs' ass up because he's so undisciplined, bro. But this route was just to clear it out for this guy.
I have no clue. NU or new. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's my first time seeing you. Is it new or NU?
It's new.
No.
That's new.
Yeah.
I have no clue what
I don't know. It
the
could have been
issue
some
is with
innuendo
Slayton.
like in you. You know what I'm saying? All up in you.
Yeah, Tony and Robinson back. It's a big upgrade to this
Right.
receiving.
Yes.
I can't wait to see Tony, a healthy Tony with Robinson, Richie James, and Slayton. I think that's a way better group
You're
than what
muted,
we have
Dash.
right now.
Facts.
That's
I agree.
nice.
Absolutely. Because you could take that play and have Slayton clear it out, and then you could have Tony or Robinson be the one going out on that outside, and they're going to be able to beat their guy because they have more speed and quickness in and out of their routes than Richie James does. No disrespect to him.
This is 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9 here.
3-by-1.
All right. Now this play right here, this is a scheme run, which was smart.
Beautiful because they jumped it.
Yep. They paid attention to Barkley, and Jones takes right off of the middle.
Draw.
We actually ran this play quite a few times.
And they
Yeah,
were
that was
nice.
nice.
Cover 3 zone. Yep.
Took advantage of that cover 3 zone. That's why they started spying us in the second half.
Yeah, he shook Parsons on one of those design plays too.
He did, yeah.
All right, show those 2 receivers. Now it's an empty backfield.
Good.
Got Barkley with the chip. He goes. Look at everybody in the back pedal. Everybody in the back pedal. Not respecting his speed. Now, a lot of these teams will get defensive holding. That's holding right there. I don't care what nobody says. He grabs him because he was undisciplined. He let him get to the inside. We can't get away with shit like this. And it's annoying,
You can't even
man.
accidentally bump into another guy or they call pass interference.
Right.
Dallas.
He grabbed him. Look at it. He straight grabbed him.
Is that Slayton?
That's America's team, man. They're allowed to do that.
But good play right there to Daniel Jones to hit in the middle of the field right there.
Dash likes that one.
Like that bullshit call when Chef got called on that 15-yard penalty when he ran into the guy?
Hey,
That
that's
call?
Jerry Jones's team. Okay?
Yeah.
You better show respect.
They got Cowboy jerseys inside their shirt.
Well, Slayton was at the bottom. That was Shep that he grabbed. So Slayton's at the bottom here. And that route was just to clear out to see if he could get this route.
That's a good concept. Real good concept.
Hey, are there linebackers just showing that great of discipline just to get in? Because they're not biting on anything, it seems like.
They don't have to, Dash.
Okay. You know,
They knew it was Daniel Jones a bust.
Because they're very, very honest.
Evan Neal, man, continues to. He
would have hit Slayton right there.
Yep.
Bro.
Marcus Rollins destroyed him that game.
He would have hit Slayton. Like,
you see, Slayton started to get a step on him.
Too.
Uh-oh.
The hell was that?
Yeah,
hell is this?
Evan Neal is young. Just give him time.
Exactly.
You can see. Look
That's
at
a
the
big
steps
play.
Slayton got on this
That's a
dude.
big play.
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
That's the
Evan Neal?
touchdown.
Hey.
Slayton
Who's
has
going?
to
See,
the
Andy,
steps.
you think you can stay on your back pedal against Slayton? This is what happens to you.
Turned them
Zoom
around.
past you.
Sheesh.
That's why Slayton needs to be on the field. If this offensive line get his act together, Slayton could get some big plays in his offense.
I showed y'all this exact play on Twitter.
Big play,
It's
Slay.
a double move too.
Yep.
Went to the
Yeah,
inside, went to the
Slayton.
outside, and went right back in, and he beat the corner.
It make no sense. Slayton should be
He
playing.
runs
I
a
don't
lot of
understand.
loud out and ups.
Right. I don't know why Slayton hasn't been playing, but man, I mean, you
Ain't got
can't
no
let it
choice but
fly.
to play him now.
You can't let it fly deep if you get in that fast, Tommy. Did you see how fast that dude got in? Well, let me show you again.
Right.
Marcus Lawrence.
It's DeMarcus Lawrence again, yeah.
Beat.
Widen.
DeMarcus Lawrence is right there. Unfortunately, Slayton is not into his route yet.
So let me
if he
ask
lets
y'all.
it fly-
Let me ask y'all
ahead.
something real quick. So is that Barkley coming out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why not keep Barkley in to chip on that side against Lawrence?
You're gonna keep Barkley. I think what he's doing is he's taking a chance to get him out there on this one because Barkley did chip quite often.
That was a beautiful pocket too outside of Evan Neal, man.
Yeah,
that was a play that Barkley. If Barkley
Look at
chips
that
right
pocket,
there,
man. Good Lord.
if Barkley chips right
there.
there, I think Jones has enough time to get that play to step up and get that play to Slayton.
Neal
But
just has to make the
Evan Neal's
play.
gonna have to learn
That's
sooner
not
or
the
later.
route scheme, though.
Nah, I'm just saying that's something that the coaches should look at. And
Actually,
see.
Barkley was needed to be the outlet though.
Yeah.
The other routes weren't like
Mhm.
clear out type routes. These other routes were like covered up. They actually need
I'm supposed to be the
Barkley
blanket.
to be the outlet. If everything is covered up, I could just dump it off to
He's the
Barkley
check
right here
down,
against the
yep.
linebacker.
Because he's on Van Der Esch. That's what you
I mean,
want.
Evan Neal, all he had to do was be in front of him to push him past Daniel Jones.
Hold
That's
up,
it.
man.
Slow. He's too slow in his
Yeah,
steps.
If you get beat to the outside, at least be able to push him away from Daniel Jones the way Daniel Jones could step up.
Man,
He's
shit, all
getting
you got
beat
to do
so bad.
lay
Look,
down, make him jump over you, give him a
Because
little
he's
bit of time.
leaning
Right.
forward. If he
was
wasn't
leaning
leaning
way
forward,
too
he can hold that block.
Absolutely, Lou. He was really way too forward on that play, and he was chasing too. It was too late after that when he was trying to get his stance up.
only
gotta-
thing I could say Daniel Jones could have did on this play was
Right,
go
Tommy.
full
I
sprint
agree.
and just
That's what I was saying.
The
They need
whole
to chip
ass.
on Neal's side. They need to chip on that side more.
Well, that's just because
Especially if he's
DeMarcus
getting beat like
Lawrence.
that. He was getting beat already. They knew he was getting beat on that side. He already had him beat a couple times. They should have looked at that and
Where's Barkley?
adjusted.
Is there a tight end there?
There's
No.
only so much
Barkley's
adjustment you
coming
can do
across,
when the guy
yeah.
right next to him is getting blown up in the center too.
Yeah, because even out,
Not on
even
that
out
play.
the flat.
Chop block.
Yeah, not on that
Barkley
play.
was on the left side of the floor.
Not on that play, but what I'm
Yeah.
telling
Yeah.
you is when you make an adjustment to help him out, then Glowinski gets blown up, or then Feliciano gets blown up. So then you make an adjustment to help them, then Neal gets blown up again. You can only mix and match so many pieces when you have that many bad linemen.
Yeah,
we
I
have to
agree.
also look at how many times they did send 3 receivers out because they were
to
quite
be honest
often.
with you, yeah, Barkley was gonna help on Glowinski.
Mm-hmm.
If Glowinski would have got blown up quick, he would have been there to help. They was
And he
thinking
did.
Evan Neal could at least push this dude far to the outside to where Daniel Jones can step up. But he's getting
Push
beat
him
and
around
letting
it, yeah.
Lawrence get straight to
is
beeline to him. If you're gonna get beat by speed, at least get beat by speed to where you can push him back further to where your quarterback can step up.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Lord of mercy.
Beautiful.
Lord of mercy.
Barkley should have chop blocked him end his season.
Wonder if
Damn.
one day that's an idiot go say that.
I ain't
it
messing
was
with you,
wrong.
Miz. I ain't messing
Oh, my
with
leg.
Miz trying to end seasons over here.
Yes, I'm from the fucking 80s. You chop block
Look,
guys.
look,
Take out his
look.
knee.
The
Miz,
90s.
Miz, elbow
All
to the
right.
back of the neck.
That's right. Now,
Headbutt.
Nah, I'm joking around.
now
No,
on
I
this
know.
play here, I think Daniel Jones. He
Ocho
was
Cinco, that
so
hoe.
he was
Sunshine.
so used to getting pressured that I
Sunshine.
think Daniel Jones should have stayed in the pocket right here on this play.
Yep.
See, now they give Neal help.
And and
Right.
That's what I'm
Shepard
saying.
breaks open.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Oh man, Shepard's wide open.
And how
Yep.
many receivers are out? 3 receivers.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually, I think, 4, if I'm not
So
mistaken.
Jones started sensing a ghost.
Yeah, he started seeing ghosts. Which
Mm.
I can't blame him. 26 pressures, I can't blame him.
Right.
Yeah, they had 4
It's
receivers out,
four.
coach.
It's four. I got it.
And you see
26
Barkley
pressures.
chips on him right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Jones started feeling ghosts. Now, right here, you got to know that that's Andrew Thomas. You got to know that you're protected right there. I know you've been getting hit, but that man, Andrew Thomas, is not giving up shit.
Mm-mm.
Like, he's an all-pro. I told everybody he was going to be an all-pro this year. That dude's an all-pro. He ain't giving up shit up there at the top.
I'm just looking
So
at this.
Daniel Jones in the future is going to have to know that he's going to have to put complete faith in Andrew Thomas. And I think he can do that. If he puts complete faith in Andrew Thomas, be like, you know what? I'm not getting hit from my blind side. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Chip on with Evan Neal until he gets his act together. And I'm going to watch these guys in front of me and see what they do. If he plays with that confidence, we'll get a little bit better on offense too. Because you have to know that Andrew Thomas got your back. If nobody on this team got your back, Andrew Thomas got your back. He's going to do his job 100% of the time so far.
Right.
He's only given up 1 pressure this year, and that was due because of a slip. But if he put his complete faith in Andrew Thomas right here, this is a gas play to Shep. So, yes, I put this one on Daniel Jones, even though I know that he's seeing ghosts right now, and I can't blame him.
Mm-hmm.
But he has enough arm strength to get this over the top of this dude to get it to Shepard. And see, he starts running for no reason.
Yeah.
Yo, I would. Whatever.
See the backside safety.
So right now, Daniel Jones, I tell Daniel Jones, look, I know you're going through hell out there, kid, but you got one of the best left tackle in the game right now. I'm gonna go out and say it. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That's the best tackle on the left tackle in the game right now.
Damn right.
He's the
highest rated offensive lineman. Period.
Yes. I've been saying it since the offseason.
You have to know that this man is going to do his job 100%. Don't worry about Thomas. You have that luxury as a quarterback to know that your left tackle, that's that dude. You get hit from the blind side and fumble, that's because Andrew Thomas didn't do his job. We're all surprised. Like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
He got beat. I can't blame you for that. So I'm telling Daniel Jones, man, look, don't worry about your blind side. Andrew Thomas got you. You look at Feliciano, Lewinsky, and Bredesen. And we're going to continue to chip with running backs until Evan Neal gets his act together and stop leaning forward. You tell him that, he throws a strike to the Shepard immediately. I think he throws it right now and gets it in there. He throws it right now, right here, and he avoids this dude, and Shepard is running. And this dude is going to have to make a tackle.
Get in a stride.
Trust your arm strength, kid, and trust that Andrew Thomas got your back.
That's not Nate
But like
Solder,
you
that's
said,
not
after 26 damn pressures, you get a little skittish back
finds
there.
the soft spot in the zone. That's what a good receiver does. You know what I'm saying? Watch Shep's route. Run it back, Pat.
Azuda was giving up the goods the week before that,
Sonny D, what's going on, Sonny D?
Somebody's got to do that, though, NYG. Somebody's got to take the place to be able to get in those soft zones.
Now, what you say look for, NYG?
Watch his route. Watch how he finds Sheps. Watch how he finds the soft spot in the zone.
Yeah.
That's also a product of Daniel Jones rolling out. It opened up because watch that safety. He automatically jets right towards Jones because Jones is running. So now he has to settle, and he's trying to stay big and open for him, but he's running away from him.
Yep.
Because now you have him going right.
Even if he would have stopped, if he would have stopped right here and turned, he still has Shep.
No, he has Shep. It's just that he's bracketed by 3. So it's a matter of, yeah, you're right. Could you try? Does he have the talent? Yes.
Yeah, he gets that in there easily, coach. I've seen him do it too many times.
I'm just saying with him running to the right, that's what I'm getting at. So, but
Oh no,
because
not with him running to the right. Now that's
yeah,
the Josh Allen and them type quarterbacks. No, I don't think he gets
exactly.
that in there and running to his right. But if
Mm-mm.
he just stops and
Oh yeah,
fires,
if he
yeah,
stops
he
and
gets that
settles,
in there.
yes, he gets it because that safety vacated and those linebackers have enough spacing, and he has a deep linebacker over the top. So,
But you know what's funny on this play? Daniel Jones hears nothing but footsteps in the back of his head.
hmm
He hears nothing but footsteps right now. Watch you start hearing footsteps. Oh shit. I gotta get out of here. You out of pocket, kid. You're blowing it, kid.
Gotta get the hell out of there.
Right. So you got to put that on Daniel Jones. That's a big play right there.
It's a Sam Darnold play.
Yeah, you're seeing ghosts, but I really can't blame him. He's 26 pressures, but he has to know that Andrew Thomas has his back
It's
on
on his
every play.
head, man.
Now look, that's Parsons trying to get to the inside. Andrew Thomas made him spin. Jones gets out the pocket again, makes somebody
Oh yeah, this
miss.
was called back.
Yeah, and this was called back. Can't get right.
That's
Finally made a
instincts right there,
catch.
man.
Oh, that was the bullshit call on Shep. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Might not be as much bullshit as we thought.
No, I mean, cause Shepard did jump into him.
Yeah, if Shep doesn't jump into him, bang, yeah, you gotta call that, man.
This the high angle.
He did
The
jump.
low angle. I don't know. I have to see the low angle.
I
The low
don't
angle
think so.
didn't. The low angle.
I
Looked
know
like
we don't get that call.
Yeah.
For a fact, I know we don't get that call.
Yeah. Dayball went nuts on that play when they called it.
Yeah.
But that's Daniel Jones making it happen, though.
Even still, the way that DB was underneath and he's avoiding Shepard, even if Shepard doesn't hit him, Galladay's open.
Yeah. But Dan Jones avoids the pressure and improvises. Look, Neil gave it up
Improvising.
again. Neil gave up. Look at Neil gave up the pressure again.
That time
Avoids
he did
the
what he's
pressure.
supposed to do. He's supposed to watch
looking.
He worse than the Catholic schoolgirl giving up all the good.
Right. Improvises, ducks, and makes a hell of a strike to Kenny Galladay right there. Good play.
Yeah, the only way he got open is because Shep had to take out the two defenders, and there he's wide open in the middle of the field.
Man, they probably could have got Kenny Galladay rolling, man. He probably would have felt good about himself.
Yeah.
But call back. 3rd and 23. I think we should add this a little bit more to our game, though. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. I was in my game plan. Screens.
Tight end screens and running back screens.
On 3rd and 23, we got 20 yards on 3rd and 21 yards on 3rd and 23.
Why don't they try that more often with Barkley?
I think that's the best way to utilize him.
Here's another topic of conversation right here. We're going to take a break from the film real quick. Here's another topic of conversation. Do we need to get Saquon Barkley at least 10 to 11 carries in the first half alone? Or get him at least 11 to 12 touches in the first half alone? Because when you look at the first halves, Saquon Barkley's only averaging,
like 6.
I believe, 3.5 carries in the first halves of the first 3 games. Because he only had 11 carries in the first 3 games of the first half. Are we underutilizing our best weapon? I'm gonna let Lou start it off. I'm gonna let you guys go into it. What do you guys think about that?
I think we're underutilizing him, and I think that we're not utilizing him in the best capacity right now. It seems like that just because he started running more north and south and less juking and cutting, that they're just trying to make him a straight up running back. Yeah, we've seen a few wheel routes and a few plays where they've thrown it to him, but I'd like to see him used more in an Alvin Kamara type of capacity, like the quick slants, quick screens coming out of the backfield. Quick slants coming out of the backfield and quick screens and wheel routes and things like that, not just always running the ball. Because if you make him more of a threat, then they have to scheme up ways to try to stop us differently. Whereas if you just keep running him, then they can just try to load the box. But if he's a threat receiving as well, then you have to scheme it differently defensively.
How about this? How about using Gary Brightwell and Matt Breida some more? You know what I'm saying? And then you can save Saquon for later on in the game. I haven't seen those guys get very many touches at all.
There's a reason for that, sir.
I mean, but Brightwell had
They're
a
not
nice
Saquon
good.
Barkley.
I agree, Lou. But check it out though. You gotta give the guy a breather. You know what I'm saying? You got Breida. I mean, not Breida. Brightwell, who's a tough, hard runner, and I mean he showed you that in the one game with the fullback run for the first down. So why not get that guy a little more involved? You know what I'm saying? I do agree, Pat. You know, get Saquon involved too, but get those other guys involved too, and just lean on your running game for right now. We know this line can't protect. You gotta run the football.
Protect that well, yeah.
You gotta run the football. So you don't want to run Saquon into the ground. So get these other guys involved as well. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'll say about it.
Coach, what you think?
Get him more touches, of course. I mean, yeah, he is the best option right now. It also can open up the offense for other players, because the defense would then key a little bit more onto Saquon. Now, how? It has to be a mixture between the run and the pass. You know, it really does. You know, I mean, yeah, teams are gearing for him in the run, and I get the play action, but, you know, automatically, especially when they have those deep coverages or if they're playing man, get swing routes if he's one-on-one with a linebacker in the flats when you clear it out. Even line them up on the outside. You know, if you have another running back like Breida in the backfield. I mean, we saw him do that a few times earlier. So you can do that, and then you can get him the ball in the passing game. You can, like they did on the 2-point conversion, you can do your little flips, passes, whatever you need to do, screens. You know, I mean, you know, you can do so much with him in the first half to get him touches, because he is our best player.
I'd like to see him do an old flea flicker.
Not with our offensive line.
No, I think that's why it would work, because they're gonna overcommit.
Yeah, get that man.
And when he pitches it back, one of the receivers will be wide the fuck open.
You finna get Daniel Jones rock bottom.
He said rock bottom.
I promise you, you do a flea
Not
flicker if you
bottom.
want to.
It's gonna be a slobber knocker.
Man, if you do that and Evan Neal gives up the goods the way he does, man, Daniel Jones is finna get speared. But Miz, what you think about it? And Dash, I'm gonna come to you too. What you think about it, man?
Well, I do think you're going to see a lot of Barkley this week, all over. He's going to get more handoffs. I would line him up in the slot a little bit. He's going to get passes. I mean, this whole offense could be a lot of Barkley this week. But I do agree with, who was it, unpopular? I would like to mix Breida in a little more, because he could do something with the ball. No, that's all.
See, I'll take it somewhere else. Not even Brady. I see Brightwell back there too, man.
I like Brightwell. I do, Dash. I like Brightwell.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sleeping on Williams, man.
Absolutely, Pat. To answer your question,
Williams is gone.
Yeah, they let him go. He's on the practice
No,
squad.
he's back. He's back. He's on the practice squad.
that's still going for the most part.
Right.
Unless they elevated him.
Yeah, you're right. That's how I felt about Roche, but he didn't get elevated the last 2 games. So, but no, I agree with you, Pat. I think they should give Barkley the ball more, especially in the first half. He's the only one that's going to be able to make some plays for you. So you got to give him the ball, and even if he's getting you 1 yard, 2 yards, every time he gets his hands on the ball, he can take it to the house. So you gotta just go with it. But they can't. I thought they strayed away from the run too early this game. So I absolutely agree.
The more that I think about it, guys, we have an offensive coordinator that was a receivers coach. So he's more prone to pass the ball. It's in his blood to pass the ball.
You could tell he wants to, but he doesn't have the horses
You
to
don't got
do
the
so.
tools. You don't
Right.
got the tools to be able
I'm
to
not
pass
going
the
to
ball.
sit here. I'm not going to sit here and bash his play calling because he's actually making some good play calls. If the offensive line holds up, there's some big plays to be had, even with the receivers we have out there now. The thing that I'm worried about is you continue to put Evan Neal in his situations, and he's not going to be able to build confidence. Now, it's been reported that he came to the facility, one of the first ones in the facility, and he was pissed off, and he was doing drills and everything immediately. So that theory that I had that him getting the ass whooping like he got against the Cowboys is going to turn him up, and I promise you, that's not a dude that ever wants to be embarrassed like that again. I promise you, that's not that type of guy. That's an alpha male type dude, and he's never been in a position where he got beat like a drum like he did against the Cowboys. That was embarrassing, and I don't think this guy's ever been embarrassed in his whole football career. So I think he bounces back quickly. But you have to get Saquon Barkley. I'm not talking about in the pass game because he gets his pass reps. I'm talking about in the run game. We know Saquon Barkley has that game breaker ability to where if he breaks one tackle, it's to the house. We saw it against the Cowboys. So why not give him the ball early and often to make those linebackers start coming up to where they can open up routes for like Seals going across the middle? That's what I'm thinking, because those linebackers are just playing chill right underneath your routes every freaking game. They're not moving. They're right underneath, and they're not allowing anything come open in the middle of the field. And if Daniel Jones doesn't get out the pocket or improvises or runs, a lot of our pass plays are locked up. So why not give that ball to that beast that you have back there? Make those linebackers start thinking, man, he finna give Saquon Barkley again. Oh, shit, it's a play action. Then you get the easier pass to a dig with Shepard or someone like that. Go ahead, Lou. You look like you want to speak.
No, I was nodding in agreement. I went, yeah.
There's no reason why.
What we said from before the season started.
Yeah, we said that the offense is going to have to run through Barkley. And what we meant by that is Barkley's going to have to take 20 to 25 touches a game for this offense to put up points.
Because they're going to have to build their confidence in their run blocking in order to help them pass protection. They're going to have to learn where their strengths are, and they can figure that out while they're working to their strengths, which is run blocking.
And what's happening right now is the guys are just pinning their ears back going against Evan Neal because they know his weakness right now is glaring. So everybody knows it. So why continue to pass the ball as much as you do, knowing that we have D level receivers and our pass blocking is at a D right now. Now our run block is damn near, I give it a B to a B plus. I don't know if I'm over exaggerating, but our run blocking is very good. So why not continue to run that ball? Why not continue to run that ball? Say we get 3 yards a clip, 4 yards a clip. That 4 yards starts to turn into 5 yards. Okay, now these linebackers are thinking like, okay, they finna hand off this ball again. We're gonna have to stop this dude. And when you run that play action, it opens up things. Then you can have slower routes develop because those defensive ends are not just firing at your quarterback anymore. They're thinking about the run as well. So I think it's just egregious that the play calling with Kafka, don't take this the wrong way. I'm not calling out his play calling like it's trash or anything like that. But I just think it's egregious that you have that weapon in the backfield and he only has 11 carries in the first half through the first 3 games. I don't understand that.
And the offensive line even showed it too. If you look at the PFF grades, all the offensive linemen's PFF grades in terms of their run blocking is a lot better than their pass blocking. So it just makes it more confusing why they don't try to run the ball with Barkley more in the first half to set the tone. And then when the defense becomes more honest, if Barkley's able to break a couple of those runs up the middle, that's going to open up a little bit more for the passing game because they're going to have to respect what Barkley's doing in the running game as well as the offensive line being able to run block very solid. And then you can get some of those big plays on the outside to a Slayton, to maybe a Galladay, to maybe when Toney comes back or Robinson. So it's there. It's just they got to get the run game going a lot more because that's the strength of these offensive linemen right now. They're better when it comes to the run blocking than they right now are and pass blocking because they're still trying to learn one another and how each one of them plays next to one another. So It just makes too much sense why they should run the ball a lot more to start the game. Just give it to Barkley, and maybe even throw a couple of running backs out there at a time on some of these plays. Maybe split Barkley out wide, put Brady in the backfield, or Brightwell, or vice versa. Put Barkley in the backfield, put Brady out wide. Give him some different concepts out there. Put a couple of running backs out there in the backfield. Give them something different that's going to make them guess. They ran
that one play, and then they went away from it with when they gave the ball to Brightwell.
They had 3 running backs out there. They had Breda, Brightwell, and Barkley on that one play, and it worked.
Yeah.
Try something like that.
Okay, well, I will say this. I'm going to stop with my film because it's getting a little late. I don't know if NYG could pull his up. He wanted to show a little bit of.
Yeah, I got you. If y'all want to look at some Justin Fields,
absolutely,
kind of scout the opponent. So let me get
You have to ask to share the screen. I have to bring it up.
Yeah, I got you.
Which game were you watching, NYG?
The game against the Texans. Now he didn't throw many passes, but we could take a little bit of a look here.
It's getting late. Guys got to get to sleep. I know it's 12 o'clock in some of y'all areas.
Yeah.
These film reviews go long, man. And Coach knows, man. That film review, I could be doing a film review for 10 hours if you let me.
All right. Can y'all see
I don't
my
got time for
screen?
sleep, man. We got a big game Sunday. There's no time for sleep. We're gonna stay up through the night. We're gonna study this.
They do a film review all the way until 5 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, man. So we're gonna call all the college games tomorrow, you and me, and then Sunday we're gonna call all the NFL games too.
I'm ready to go, baby.
All right,
there's only one game for me this weekend.
All right, this is NYG right here. He's gonna show us some film right here.
All right.
Yeah, I see it.
There's Taj.
So Justin Fields.
Yeah, he's been struggling.
Split zone.
Can you slow it down?
Yeah. Let's see. I'll just
I don't think you can.
I'll just stop.
Yeah,
I'll stop and
the best way to do it is upload it as a video and save it to private on YouTube where you can control it.
I got you. I'll do that next time. We don't got time right now. I'll stop and play it.
That with the tips and tricks.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I fuck with y'all. Pause.
You're welcome.
But see the play action there.
Split zone, full back to the flat.
Yeah.
Wide receiver.
He has the tight end.
Folks. He just admitted it.
Yeah, right here.
Fuck with us for the tips and tricks.
Did he hit him?
Stop playing, Lou.
Oh,
He's
man.
not even setting his body.
He has a tight end.
There's Komet right over the middle.
Where is it? Where's the ball?
He threw it right there.
Yeah, he threw it to the tight end. Okay, he did.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, we have to watch out for that.
This is from the other angle. See it?
Yeah, that's an easy play.
You see number 5, was that the safety?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the whole way, and then he hesitated.
Now, what you will notice is they run a lot of empty, Chicago. Here it is.
Yeah, they use Montgomery to their advantage. Montgomery is their best player.
He's not even playing this Sunday, too. He's out.
Yeah, they try to get it to him.
Herbert.
And another thing they're gonna do, they're gonna run a lot of these screens. You see this guy, and then this guy. They're gonna run a lot of these wide receiver screens and
quick
running back
passes.
screens.
Yeah, quick stuff.
So there he goes. They deflect it. Same play. I recorded both angles.
Well, it's to Mooney. They looked like they were trying to get Mooney on that screen.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, well.
Running back.
They run toss plays too, so we got to be careful with that. Texans were very disciplined on that play. I don't know who 55 is, but yeah.
Now look, we play the Texans too, so y'all can look at how they kind of defend some of this stuff, you know.
I got news for you.
There it is again. Empty.
Let me see one more play here.
4 wide receivers to one side. Keep one in. Chip block.
They had a chip block with the running back.
Mm-hmm.
He has that outside slant all day.
You see this guy?
But he's not looking at him. Yeah, he's not looking at him.
Now watch what he does.
Oh, he never looked at him.
He ran a whip route. Simple whip route. Okay.
I'll tell you.
Doesn't trust
it's
it.
Layered. It's layered with the whip route with the the deep out behind it.
Hesitated.
So now he gets out. But look what he does, though. This is what you got to watch for with Justin Fields. Look at that.
Ooh.
That motherfucker.
He's fast.
You can see it again. I'll just let it run. Watch it. He's looking. No.
Yeah, that boy be gone, huh? Yeah, you're gonna have to watch that because he'll do that all game too.
And this is what else you got to watch for. You see this motion? They run a lot of that too. Play action. Boom.
Flood. Automatic flood.
Covered up, but Fields is too fast for that dude. Well, I don't know. That dude got a little bit of speed on him.
He's in his face. He ain't got nowhere to go. Those are the way.
Can I do that? Oh, that was a safety. That's why I thought that was
the
a
other
DB.
angle.
It could be McKinney up against some.
He just ran flood.
Oh, that was Petrie. Oh, no, it was. No, 45 just had some speed on him.
Yeah, Petrie had him a hell of a game.
Yeah, he did.
He had the
Petrie
angle
was
on
good.
him. He had the right angle.
Cover
Mhm.
All right, so you see the set?
Slip the information, Bob.
It's that play action again.
Strong guy formation on the
It's tripped.
receiver route. Just throw it to him. He has him open.
Yeah, deep dig. Deep dig on the clear out.
And if he
He's trying
leaves,
to hit the deep shot.
he good.
He's trying to take the deep shot.
Should have went.
It was bracketed.
Those are the way again.
What's your news, Miz?
Oh, he's gonna have a hard time because I'm telling you, Wink is gonna throw stuff.
See, he gets tripped up though on that play.
Wink's gonna throw stuff this guy hasn't seen yet. He's already struggling. So
Man, this is
trying to set up a screen right here.
Yeah.
the only way we lose this game is if we screw up and make turnovers. That's the only way.
Yes.
gonna be
The
a
line
lot
just
of
gets bum rushed
disguise.
on this one.
It's gonna be a lot of disguised blitzes and a lot of pre-snap blitz is what you're gonna read, and then they're gonna drop back in coverage. So there's gonna be a lot of scheming and
Y'all can see the line better from this angle. Look how the line just gets destroyed.
The offensive line's not
number
that good
67
either.
was terrible.
Oh, man.
That's intentional grounding.
That better be Kayvon coming off
Or
the edge.
Aziz. Both of them.
See, let's watch it again.
yeah, meet up at the quarterback.
Intentional grounding. He's
Literally is what they did, Lou. Beat up at the quarterback. Watch the hit Fields takes. I was like, ooh, watch this shit.
You go high, I go low.
That was Petrie, too.
Watch.
Yeah, right.
High low. Boom.
Oh.
Yep. High low.
That was man.
Tore his ass up. Pause.
Vicious hit.
Bang, 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 bang.
Right, like Pops.
All right.
Yeah, he has him open right
Got him. Got him right there. Hits it.
I hear old girl got you QB whipped. You need to reverse it. Whip that QB.
Tissue box. There's a tissue box in there somewhere. Grab the tissues.
I got dash.
So,
All right.
boom.
Somebody has an issue.
So this is the first play. Chicago's driving.
Allergies, man. Now, well, hopefully it's allergies. My
I hear what you're
oldest.
saying about. I hear what you're saying about the allergies, bro. They suck.
It's the weather change. You went into fall, and then you got
Play.
all that residual pollen that was
They use that motion a lot.
floating around.
Fuck the Bears, man.
I'm just gonna kind of run through this. I know y'all tired. Play fake.
Big draw.
Oh shit!
Ooh, wide open.
Wide open. But He misses him.
Oh, that throw was terrible. What was he doing?
He makes some shitty
What
throws.
are you doing?
That should be on What Are You Doing? I don't know who the hell he was
Wait a
throwing
minute.
to.
Wait a
Watch
minute.
this angle.
Yo, his
That throw
mechanics
was
are terrible, man.
horrible.
They
What
are.
was he doing?
His
He had him wide
mechanics are
open.
terrible, man. Right now.
Just misses him.
Oh my god.
That's because he didn't. That's because he didn't step into his throw.
He stood there flat-footed. Exactly. Good point, Miz.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
Damn, I could have made that throw.
That was a good play.
That play was terrible.
Flat-footed.
It
Flat-footed.
looked like he was, flat-footed or throwing off the back of his foot instead of trying to put force and throwing it off the front of his foot.
Yo, let me tell you something, man. I don't like seeing Kayvon Tibbs' stomach, so he better stop eating pizzas and hit the fucking weight room, man. Because it's not a good look.
It's not.
So right
Why?
here,
The guy who's supposed to be a
do the
superstar,
little
you know, I get it.
screen.
He's young.
You gotta
but-
watch these screens, y'all. You see it right there, and they got a dangerous running back.
And Herbert,
He
This
missed-
guy's
he
no
missed.
joke,
He was
man.
already
This guy ain't
leg
no
day.
joke. I'm telling you.
What you
I
said?
watched this whole game. This.
I said he was
something's good,
already
man.
skipping leg day.
and Mooney's
Number
got speed
24.
You gotta
too. So
get
you
in the
gotta
gym
watch
with
for him
Aziz.
too.
That's it.
Darnell Mooney's got serious speed too, so you do have to watch for him as well.
Yeah, Montgomery's out, so that's a blessing for the Giants. So he's dangerous too.
Well, we need a blessing. We haven't had many in about 10 years, so
Yeah, that's the
Sweet.
damn
Right.
truth.
I'll take a blessing.
He has time. It looks like he just
He hesitates.
right.
He's young.
Back foot again. You don't step. You don't step up
See?
into anything.
He's not
You
You
true.
should've threw it
remember what happened to him last year? He was beat to a pulp last year, man.
Yeah, he got
Mhm.
the
Right.
last
He
year.
getting a Daniel Jones
Yeah.
treatment.
Yeah, he's
Look right
gun
here.
shy right now.
Guy right here is open.
There's a couple guys that almost look at the guy up top. There's two guys over there.
Mm-mm.
Take your pick.
Go back. No, not initially.
That one
play-
cornerback's playing in the middle.
They played Tampa 2. He's underneath. Cornerback's right there. Middle
You have
linebacker
to hit
is
Khalil
carrying
Herbert
the
right
scene.
there.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got to hit 24. Herbert.
If anything, he has to hit the check down. Yep.
Right.
Because the in cut is covered. The linebacker carried the seam.
You see the foot
The
right
hook, the
there?
curl.
His lineman
Mhm.
trips him. See that?
Was it? You
Yeah,
got the other angle
see it.
on this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll show you here in a minute.
His lineman got pushed back like he got hit by
Watch
Darth
7.
It
Vader.
looked
by
like
the
he still
force.
had on the
Darth
right
Vader.
Look,
Yeah.
Bomb.
He hesitated when he should have went to the check down.
Yeah. Damn.
He
Feels like he
hesitated.
finna-
Yep, he
See his
hesitated.
foot?
The force was
Go
strong
back.
in that pass
Go
rush.
back. Go back a little bit and watch.
Not really. He could have stayed in the pocket.
Watch him. He hesitated going to the check down.
Mm-hmm.
He should have
Right.
went there.
Right.
He's not trusting his eyes.
Right.
Let's see. Play it. Right there. He should have
Right
thrown it.
there. That's it.
Right there. He should
Bomb.
have thrown it.
It's right
Right.
there.
What's
He
11
hesitated.
doing?
He's running the in cut, but he has the
But that
undercut
linebacker
behind it.
undercut.
That
So
linebacker
that
is watching.
leaves Khalil
You see his
Herbert
eyes? You see the
wide open.
linebacker's eyes?
Yeah, he's looking dead at him. Yep.
Yeah, Mooney was trying to take the
And he
linebacker with him.
undercut. Just give it to him. Yeah, it's right there.
Right.
Well, you got the arm talent right. Just let it
Yeah.
go.
Right when he breaks open in the middle, just throw it and let your running back do it.
Jones trips him up.
You see the way he looked at the sky?
Right.
That was Jerry Hughes that made the play.
Now this is just nothing but a run play right here. What they throw
Yeah,
screen, but
basically.
they use these three as.
He missed it.
What the hell?
I mean,
Back
I'm
up,
telling you,
back
this
up, back up.
This is
Back
not good
up.
tape.
That's crazy.
how did he drop that?
No, he missed him.
Nah, he hit him in the hands. Looked like.
Let me see.
That's
Oh,
some
no.
bullshit right
He
there.
missed it.
Wow.
He missed the pass.
Watch
Wow.
the other
That's
angle. The other angle.
Man.
Look, check it out.
Good
Was it running
offense.
back too flat?
Bullshit.
That's not even Herbert. That's 25.
No, that was a bad pass.
That's a bad.
That's a
Yeah,
bad
bad
pass.
pass. Yeah, nah, I see it.
Yeah, bad pass. Too hard. Threw it too hard.
Man, Fields smoking that mannequin on that pass. What the hell? Please play like this Sunday.
Exactly.
Man,
Another play fake. You see it.
Got him. Everybody
Look at
coming up.
55 though.
Oh,
Look
that's
at
Jerry
55.
Hughes is on his ass.
Watch
good
this shit.
lord.
Oh, he has
Oh.
some speed. Oh, he missed him.
Just missed him.
Jerry
Just
Hughes'
missed
old
him.
ass still got speed on him. Wow.
Just a
Watch
Yo,
bit
he
outside.
was on
You
him.
see him right there?
He was on him. Good lord.
Look, see?
Wow.
Oh
He,
yeah,
he
Wow,
didn't.
look
He
at that
didn't take. He
speed.
went straight for Fields. He ain't. He was not worried about that running back. Went
Nope.
straight after his ass.
Left tackle didn't even have a chance.
Nope.
Nope.
left tackle about to fall.
Right.
Tried to go for the strip sack. He should have just tackled him.
Yeah.
Those are the ugliest uniforms in football.
I hate those uniforms. Yeah, I agree, man.
Hate that. Damn helmets. Yeah.
I hate this stupid team.
I thought they was the Bengals for a minute. The way that shit.
They look like it. They do look like the
Right.
Bengals.
I said, "What the fuck? I got the wrong tape."
No, it's the old school helmets. That's all. It's from like the 20s or 30s.
All right.
Cover 2. Tampa
Really?
2, really.
The Bears.
Not a whole lot there.
Bears.
The Bears.
The in cut. The only thing that's open is the in
Right
cut.
there, yep.
Yep.
24
Yep.
again. And he
Ball
fell.
Bears.
He fell.
He's
And
on
look,
the
he's
ground
open
and he didn't
too.
even look that
But
way.
do you see
No.
how these even though the Bears receivers are terrible, do you see how these guys have to get out their backpedal though?
Mhm.
Yep.
Facts.
Concepts.
The only two guys in backpedal are the safeties. At least you have to respect their speed. They don't even respect our speed.
They have a guy like Darnell Mooney is a really fast receiver
And
on
he
the
had Khalil
outside.
Herbert all day. All he had to do
Again,
was step
yeah.
up and throw it to
Mhm.
Herbert. So we're gonna have to watch that because he's not gonna play like that all year long.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
But don't forget, they're playing a lot of zone, so we're going to be more man.
Oh shit.
And that has to be the concerning thing.
You need to
if
have a
we're in
spy
man.
on him too. 'Cause he
Yeah.
can run.
Mm-hmm.
He can eat you up running.
He will tear you a new one running.
Watch, check him out right here from the other angle.
The
Oh.
question is, ooh, that alley opened up.
He's a little loose with that ball though.
He is. And you're gonna see it in this game.
Oh yeah. He's gonna
He's
fumble
reckless
one.
with some of his
Us.
throws
Yeah,
too.
he fumbled like 2 or 3 snaps. I counted. I don't know if I caught the clips, but
He got the guy standing right here. Hit him right there. He's open.
yeah,
Good play.
gets.
You know what the
misses
thing is with Wink playing so
Hot
much
pass.
contain.
Oh, that was a bad pass.
him. Yeah, he
Wow.
misses him.
Pass.
His throws are not good. Like his throws are
That's
so
terrible.
inaccurate.
His footwork.
His footwork was bad.
His
What
What
footwork.
was that?
That's
Almost
his
got it
footwork.
picked.
He's throwing
Almost
too
got it
much off
picked.
his back foot, and
Yeah, he doesn't step
Man, this
into it.
worries me because he ain't gonna play like this twice in a row. He leaves some open
Right.
receivers like that. He's gonna hit them this game.
Mm-hmm.
Right. He's gonna find his best game against us. Watch.
He's falling backwards when he's throwing the ball. He's
Yeah.
not even trying to like
Because-
throw it up to the
because-
receiver.
Because he's
Because
getting
he ran
pressured.
out too much.
Yeah.
No, he
Getting
ran
pressured.
too much. He should have just stopped.
Stopped
He
in
should
the
have just
pocket.
got the ball and set his feet because he got the play. Look,
What was 70
he should've
doing?
started.
I don't know.
What he normally does, nothing.
No,
He's
he's
running-
he's acting like it's his own. That's all he's doing. So you're blocking away.
Now Phil
Oh,
should
right
set
here.
his feet right now.
Set his feet. I
Stop,
see what
set.
you're saying, Pat.
Look at 11.
Yeah,
He keep
Is that
Set
running.
your feet now, and you got,
Yeah.
Mo-
Yeah,
you
that's
got
Mooney.
Mooney breaking right over the
The
middle.
Good
over,
Lord,
the
look at the
over,
11.
yeah.
If he sets his feet, he hits him in stride. He's gone.
If Darnell
Look at
Mooney's
that
got
alley.
the speed, he will go for the rest of the yards. For that
And
touchdown.
the safety's coming up because he knew he messed up. Oh wow, that's wide open.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yep.
Lord.
Throws
The
it.
question
that was
is-
actually a damn good play concept
Yes.
too.
And
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Play concepts help receivers get open.
Mm-hmm.
You know the wide
And
receiver
Mooney
got
took a
pissed
hard
off,
fall
too.
for no reason too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pissed
Damn,
off.
hit hurt like a motherfucker.
Who the hell are there receivers besides Mooney?
Mooney,
See,
Sonny, and
uh,
Sonny.
Like St. Brown, I
Wow.
think. I'm
Yeah,
on St.
St.
Brown's older
Brown.
Yeah,
brother.
the St. Brown.
Byron
St.
Pringle, I think.
Yeah, and Pringle got hurt. So
Let's see, do you do duo? What are you doing, duo? Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
no,
limp-
no,
they
no, no.
limping in the MetLife too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And they're already without Montgomery. That's already a big relief for our defense.
Come on.
There you go.
Tight. Nice clear out.
Man, I
There it
guess you
is.
got
The
the
tight end
tight
wide
end.
open in the middle of the
Yep.
field.
Again,
Lord.
this time he
Time.
hits him that time.
Yeah, I guess you got him wide open.
Mm-hmm.
You better
Good
hit him.
play.
My grandmother
Komet.
could have hit him.
That's your boy
These
Komet.
play
Pat.
concepts
Yeah,
are
Cole
nice.
Komet.
Yeah. Ain't got me a fantasy point yet.
That under.
so.
That under.
He do that.
Was that like his first catch of the season or something? He didn't have a catch until that?
Wow.
Switch.
Yeah, I better not lose to this team, man. Better
The
not.
switch is right. Oh, the linebacker's right underneath.
I
Okay.
tell you what, if we're not disciplined, we'll get ate up for
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah.
Because
Mooney's
he's
down
wide
on
open
that street.
again.
Mhm.
He
Ain't
got
no
wide
time.
open again. He just didn't have the time. But he
Yeah.
got wide open again. Look how wide. They got some damn good play schemes over there in Chicago.
Who's the coach over there now?
I forgot.
Eberflus. It's Eberflus, the former defensive coordinator of the Colts. I don't know who the offensive coordinator is, though.
I'll shoot the bet here.
If
Yeah.
they had an offensive line, man, he's calling
He
some
held
plays that are getting
He
open,
held the
bro.
running back.
Yeah,
and
he's
yep,
open.
there it is.
That's Equiminius St. Brown that's wide open in the middle of the field.
He
Exactly.
getting beat up by Texas too, man. But
That's
He
their
taking
Kenny
some
Galladay.
hits.
Yeah, they got a quick
There's that
screen
screen
game.
again.
You got to worry about that.
Told you.
That's the
Dropped
shit.
it.
Oh, come on, man.
That's terrible.
Mm-mm.
Dog, help a man out. Help a brother out. Catch the ball.
What the?
And that's
yeah,
Mooney, too. That's the
Mooney,
number one
yeah.
receiver doing
hey,
that.
did that get tipped at all? It looked a little funky.
I think
Check
he
it
just
out.
threw it low.
Like it had a little bobble to it, but whatever.
Let me see.
Ain't no way. Nope. It's
Did it
Nope.
go off the offensive lineman?
It might have.
It might
Even
have
if
deflected
it
off
did,
the
it still
offensive
hit him right in
lineman.
the chest.
No, it's still.
Still hit
Still
him right
caught
in
it,
the
though.
chest.
No,
Yeah.
you're absolutely
Just
right.
dropped it.
He still should have caught it.
Somebody
And he
should have
had-
axe kicked him as soon as he dropped it.
Yeah,
He's
but it
got
looked a
the
little ducky.
speed. He had the speed and the
See?
ability to
There they
make
go
something.
again. Empty.
It was quacking.
2-3.
2x3, right, coach?
Mhm.
So they run that a lot, y'all.
Single high. You cover.
So what I was
three.
going to ask for our defense for Wink, you think he pins it back and let these edges go? Are they going to play even more contained? They can't. That was an empty backfield, right?
You got to get pressure with 4
Yup, that's what
Yeah.
you got to do.
and have a spy in the middle of the field for
Because you
field.
got to watch exactly. You got to watch his speed.
You got 3 on one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that a?
I think this was a called run.
Oh, okay. No. I see. Yeah.
Quarterback trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a quarterback trap.
Mm-hmm.
That was a
Look
run.
at him,
Oh
though.
my goodness.
Nice.
That boy be flying, boy.
He's quick,
Yeah,
man.
he's very
He
quick.
didn't even look this fast at Ohio State. But when he got to the league, I said, man, this dude fast as hell. I must have shot him full of some juice or something. He wasn't running that fast. Well, he didn't have to run at Ohio State.
He got to
Yeah.
run on this
Always
team, though.
open.
He got to run.
Right.
He's running for his life.
For real. He was getting towed up in this game. I think
Man.
he took 5 sacks.
Now that's one of the
2-8
famous
man
routes
right
we used to run last year. Them
Look at that.
hitches.
It's a lot of grass.
There's those curls and hitches.
Yeah, but the bat he should have. Where did he go?
He ran it.
Wow.
He had the backside.
See what I'm saying?
Yep.
I see it.
Watch.
Cutting right across the 35-yard line. Yep.
There it is.
Yep.
Yep, it's coming.
To the right.
Oh,
There it is. It's right there. To
Right
the
there,
right.
throw it.
It's there. Well, bingo. It
To
opens
be honest
up.
with you, shit, we should run these damn route concepts with our slow ass receivers.
Throw it to down all day. He'd probably get open and he'd make a play.
Shit, Seals could get open on that play.
That's why I say concepts is what you need when you don't have elite running back
Lord.
receivers.
Mm-hmm. Maybe try something like that with Barkley.
Right. See, they love that motion.
It's
They run
amazing
that-
that Texas still let them win this game.
Split zone. Does he
I don't
crack
think
play
it?
Texans are
action.
that half bad.
He takes the tight end. Field should open it up. There you go.
Yep.
Okay, I was going to say you better hit
Mhm.
him. Yeah, I mean their offense is not bad.
Mm-mm.
If they get time, shit, they're gonna be pretty damn good.
They just missing a couple of receivers.
Man,
That
I'll
was a
tell you
nice
what,
pump fake. He got him with the pump fake.
their crossing routes are deadly.
Mm-hmm.
And we
And
ain't careful, they'll eat us alive doing them crossing routes. I can see that now.
the best way to beat man is crossers.
So he fakes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Split zone. They love split zone.
Okay.
You got him right
Right
there.
there.
Missed him.
Ooh.
No, he had to do it to the outside. He was wide
Yeah,
open.
I know. He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't.
He went to the inside. He had the guy breaking on the outside, wide open.
Almost
Yup,
threw
right
a
there.
damn pick.
Right over there
he
by
is.
Mhm.
Wide
the
open.
35-yard line. He had him wide open on the sideline.
Yeah, Kafka, you might want to look at the Bears.
Screw you guys.
They run some damn good concepts.
It was like a wheel
I'm gonna
route.
bounce out, guys. But it was a good time tonight. But I'm tired and I'm gonna head to bed.
Yeah, I'm tired too, but
Have a good
I'm
night,
tired
Miz.
now.
Take it
All
easy,
right,
bro.
Miz.
You guys over the
Yeah,
weekend or
this
Sunday.
film's almost over. It's 2 minutes left.
Take it easy, bro.
Finish watching UCLA beating up on Washington.
I'll say this: I can see the Bears going right down the field that first drive.
Oh my lord!
Mhm.
I really can. If he opens
Cover
up his
two.
eyes, because our
Cover
linebackers
two,
ain't
yep.
covering nobody.
No,
Cover
absolutely
two.
This
not.
play.
They're running a basic.
Where should he go?
Oh,
He's
he
got
kills it.
He's got the Herbert again right there, and this guy.
I mean, he can actually throw the seam.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That
Breaking right
linebacker's
open in the
head.
seam. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Top
that
of the
linebacker's
screen.
head is not turned.
Is that Mooney?
So actually,
Who's at the
I don't know
40?
who that. I don't know who that is, but you throw
Right
a
here,
bullet
I
right over
think
the
that's
top of that
Mooney.
linebacker's head. That's a catch.
Look at
That's where he's
top
going.
of the screen. Top of the screen too. But he was
Yup.
already he made his mind up already though.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
safety
it
split.
was a mistake.
Damn, top of the screen. You
That
see the
throw
top
was
of the screen?
terrible.
Hey Pat, you see the top of the screen?
Yeah, he got wide open, but it wouldn't have mattered because he got pressure in his face. But that throw was terrible.
His throws are bad. He made a
Look,
couple of
Joe-
ill-advised
You know
throws.
where
He makes
you
some
know where
good
he was
throws,
going.
but he makes some bad throws as well. Some really bad ones. This was a
They
really bad
baited
one.
him. They baited him on that one.
He threw that too far.
That was Petrie, I think, that made the pick too.
Petrie got him twice.
Yep.
Yeah, that was Petrie over the middle.
Watch
Hey,
it from the other
Petrie,
angle.
Petre's nice though. He's a nice safety.
Yeah, Petrie's really good, and Stingley's pretty good too.
Stingley
Well,
made
before-
the plays this game
This
too.
young is kicking there.
And he never took his eyes off of him. That's why I was picked.
Damn it.
Well, Xavier McKinney might be able to get one.
I hope
They're
so.
gonna get a turnover in this game. I know they are, because this team turns the ball over a lot.
Yeah, they fumble it and they throw.
Now, that was a good play right there by
That was a
Fields.
nice throw. That's the tight end again.
Cover 3.
Would not be surprised
There
if
was-
Target come out a
There was
lot.
no way to hit him in stride. Maybe not. Nope, because it was a quick throw.
Yeah, looks like
Then 20
Stingley
forward,
was coming
man.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good play.
Yep.
They have some damn good concepts though. I'll give them that. He stay getting people.
That was a good throw. That was his best throw.
Mhm.
That was a good,
That was a
good
strike
strong
right
throw.
there.
From the other angle. This was his best throw.
There was no hesitation in it neither.
He
didn't
just went.
hesitate.
He
Let
just
it rip.
unloaded it
Footwork is perfect. Footwork, follow
Mooney.
through, everything.
and right to Mooney.
Good pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Who's over?
Well,
See,
he's about to
again,
get
right
yards
there.
regardless. Now he had to run to the other side because that dude started coming in, but he's gonna get yardage regardless on this play.
Mm-hmm.
I will actually run. Yep.
Oh, he was weak on that crack box.
Gotta be
He could
careful.
clean.
with
He
it.
could have cleaned them. They would have threw the flag though.
Yeah, they would have.
So you
Y'all
saying he gets
remember when
pressure?
Juju hit Burfict?
Yeah. Now that's what you call a decleater right there. If he would have hit him, it might have been 51. Was it? If he would have hit him.
I think he should have hit Herbert right there, but that's another story.
Y'all,
I
it's a
could
few
definitely
more.
see them
Oh,
shit.
that was Petrie,
Dang.
wasn't it?
That look like Jones.
They kept running those
Oh
split zones.
shit.
They kept running the split zones. So all you gonna do is send the man right to the quarterback. Don't even worry about the
There he
tight
is.
end.
You seeing right there, Petrie, like you said.
Good
I like
Lord.
this kid. I like Petrie as a player. Good
Good
play.
Lord. They're lucky he
Shot
don't
out
hit a
like a
little bit
missile.
harder.
Doing that
Oh,
man
this
kick
is a
you
screen.
back.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew this was a screen. Good play concept. Get you some yardage right there back. Yeah, all those other receivers are just blockers. Like a long run play.
Mm-hmm.
Same play.
Goes out on the outside.
Yeah, we got to watch that. But I could see them marching down the field the very first drive. Easily.
That's it, fellas.
Thank you. Thank you, bro, for the film.
No doubt. Little scouting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
I mean, we're going to have to be on our P's and Q's against the Bears for sure. They have very good play concepts, and they can really eat you alive if Phil's eyes are open for sure. That surprised the hell out of me. They got some damn good play concepts out there in Chicago.
Who's their offensive coordinator on their team?
I have no idea. But we should take a couple of plays out that playbook with these slow ass receivers.
I agree. Yeah, we need to do something.
Galladay might be able to get a couple of catches in that scheme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No,
Kafka's still learning though. I'm sure he'll
give
you
it
know
time.
what I'm saying? Right. It takes time.
And the offensive line
We
still
run
got to gel.
we run a lot of concepts that if our receivers have speed and clear out things, it'll be good. But their concept is they're just getting people open underneath by scheming them. It's basically like shielding DBs, the way they're running their routes. They're shielding DBs.
I'm not going to give up on this offense until we see Toney and Robinson out there.
Well, you ain't gonna never give up, because man, I promise you,
Well, I'm putting the faith that they're going to be out there, and it's at least going to be a couple more guys that have those twitchy type wide receivers that can make some of those plays over the middle of the field.
They
And
just
with
need to
Slayton
play
as the
Slay,
deep
man. That's it, man. Play
and
Slay.
Slayton too.
I still don't know the reason why Slayton ain't been getting no clock. That's crazy.
I don't know. I don't
Even
get
got
it.
a target all season. Not one target.
The three guys that are supposed to be big players on this team, Tony's got like 2 catches for no yards. Slayton's has no targets, and the great Kenny Galladay's got 2 catches for 22 yards. That's 3 of your potential 4 top wide receivers going into the 4th game that have done nothing on offense. It's been James and Shep that have been doing everything, and Shep's gone now, and who knows
That
what
tells
James
you the
is
type of
doing.
receivers that they like. That's
Exactly.
why they drafted Robinson.
I think Robinson's the key. When he comes back, I think we can see
like
what's
you
going to
say,
happen.
Quick, twitchy guys.
Hey, T Midas, Nikki, Joey, thank you guys for tuning in, man. We're ready to end it right now. We're at 3 hours. I know it's past midnight, where most of you guys are at. I do appreciate you guys coming in and having almost 60 in the chat for a film review, man. That is dope.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate the support. Any last comments before we get up out of here?
Let's go kick the Bears' ass on Sunday. That's the last comment that should be made. Let's kick their ass this Sunday.
Yeah, I do believe we will be 3-1, but don't be surprised if they drive down that first drive and get a touchdown.
You can't sleep on them, but watching the film, I think they get to Phils. Wink's gonna rattle them a little bit, probably get a couple turnovers. We got the home crowd. He's a young quarterback, and they don't have
rattled early.
They don't have near the defense that Dallas has, so I think we'll be fine.
No, they don't.
No,
Yeah,
but they're young on defense too.
Yes, they are.
Especially that secondary. They're very young.
We have to block Robert Quinn. Evan Neal, get ready to see Robert Quinn Sunday. They're going to put their best edge rush on you until you show you can block. That's what's going to happen the rest of the season.
Quinn didn't even practice today.
Oh, he might be out then.
Yeah, but
that
it's just
good.
Illness, the same thing. Maybe,
okay.
Maybe he got
He's playing. He just got.
And then Roquan Smith, I think, got a lower leg thing too, limited practice.
He'll be playing.
Both of them. Well, it's the Giants. We get them all full strength.
Yep.
Catch a break. And when we do catch a break, it ain't really a break. We thought we was catching a break with Dallas, and we got broke.
I think they got. I think Cooper Rush did a better job than what Dak would have did.
Exactly.
Cooper Rush playing with house money.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey Lou, you think? Do you dare me to say Galladay scores a touchdown in this game?
Man, please stop. Every time you say something, it gets worse. It went from no clock to no catches to him dropping stuff. Just stop it.
I'm hoping. I'm trying.
You jinxing
right,
him, man.
I really am.
Word.
You know what? Galladay is going to be so bad, he's going to drop at least 3 passes in this game. Is that better?
I just said don't say nothing because now it could come true.
Yeah, well then he's going to do the opposite. Instead of dropping 3 passes, he's going to do the opposite.
It's going to come true.
Reverse psychology.
They know you playing reverse psychology, so they're going to let it happen this time.
Eventually, down all day won't be down all damn day again. He'll actually be able to catch the damn passes and make some plays. Oh!
Man, that can't get right.
Can't get right, gone all day, down all day, whatever the hell his name is. Number 19, like Matt calls him.
Yeah, that's what it is. You call them by their number till they start making plays.
Well, he's gonna be number 19 for a long time.
He's just a stiff. That's what he is. He's the big 6'4" stiff out there.
I think he's washed, man. He just ain't got it no more. I think that's what it is.
He is washed.
Real.
That term's so fucking funny. You think washed.
He is washed.
Like you should just take him to the pasture and shoot him.
Whoa, man. It's a little too extreme.
The coach looks at you, he see you run around, man, he's washed. All right, coach.
Go over there. Go back right now. Let's go.
Hey, can't get right. Bring your playbook.
Bring your playbook in the back.
You just see a tear come down his face.
But coach, why?
Fire!
And then you hear and then you hear the old theme music from the old Hulk show.
Right.
The old Incredible Hulk, the TV show.
Oh yeah.
I know what
The
you're talking
music
about.
at the end of the show.
Right.
They play that shit right after he gets shot in the pasture.
Right.
Then get 16 yards.
Come here.
Damn, that term is funny. Yeah, that term
16 yards.
I'm sorry. I'm watching UCLA and Washington.
He start walking them back. I can run, coach. I can run.
Shit.
I can do it, coach. Put me in.
That's what he gonna. That's his last words he gonna hear. I can do it, coach. Fire.
Motherfucker fall over and the coach look at him and be like, can't even fall right.
No. Can't do that right.
Motherfucker can't even die right. Something
Right.
Did
Did he fall on it? Did he fall wrong? He fell on his. Yeah, coach, he fell on his hip.
It's like naked gun shit.
He shot the motherfucker on the left and he fell on the left. And he turned him to the right.
That's what that term sounds like to me, man. When you call one of the players washed, it sounds like they need to just be put down. Hey, Kenny, hey, come back here real quick. Well, coach, I can fire.
Any other words from all your other players out there?
Right.
Join him? You want to join him?
Anybody else want to drop the ball?
Anybody else want to drop the ball? You want to miss a block?
Tony, your hamstring all right, cuz? No, man, I'm a fire.
I'm good, coach.
I can run, coach.
Feliciano, you want to miss another block in the middle of the field?
Right.
Come over here. Bring your playbook, Feliciano.
Yeah.
Lewinsky,
You
want to get
motherfuckers
knocked
start
on
playing
your ass
right
again?
now.
Get knocked on your ass,
playing right.
Lewinsky? Get over
Right.
here.
Yeah.
Tell them that shit. They gonna go out and put 40 points on them.
Exactly.
I've never seen a quarterback have this much time. When the SEALs start running the 4-3.
That's a 4-5-3.
Hey, y'all gonna quit fucking around over
I
here in
don't
New
know
York.
what Dable's doing over there, but whatever he's doing, you better keep it up.
And by the way,
and
by the way, has anybody heard from Kenny Galladay?
Where's KG? Where's number 19?
Did they put him on IR? Yeah, we did put him on IR.
Yeah, he's on IR, all right. He's on
And
IR.
that's
for
all we can
longer
say
than the
about it
season.
because they signed the NDA.
Right.
Man.
Yeah, y'all keep playing in New York if you want to. Get your ass put down over here. Damn, Tony gonna run so many routes after he see that the Kenny Galladay. Yeah. Fuck a hamstring. I'm finna play.
Hey, what happened to that one receiver that used to play for them? Oh, I don't know. I think he got lost in the wash.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
man, that shit funny. That's exactly what that damn term means to be. Wash. He needs to be taken to the pastor and put down.
If he was washed, what the hell was Nate Solder last year?
Ain't no coming back from wash, man.
Washed.
They should have shot. They should have shot Solder. They should have shot Hernandez. They should have shot Pert.
Billy Price.
Price. Hey, Billy.
Skura.
Get the whole damn offensive line with you.
Billy Price would have fell down going back there. What do you need?
Fucking take Jason Garrett with you and Joe Judge. Take Darren Steve
down. You would have put himself down.
Yeah. Coach, what you need this gun? Fire. Damn, I didn't even get a chance to do it. Y'all gonna learn the block. Man, we were at the best offensive line in the league last year. And you see what they did to Billy Price? What happened to Price? Damn shame what happened to Billy.
Yeah, he paid the price.
All I know is I'm
Billy
making a
definitely paid that
promo.
price.
He said he paid the price.
Billy paid that price.
He paid a heavy price. I bet you all you motherfuckers make the Pro Bowl this year. Keep on playing.
Man.
Quarterback get touched one more damn time. Somebody going down.
Take him out one by one.
Hey, I need the whole offensive line to report to the office. Except for Andrew Thomas. Andrew Thomas, you good. But everybody else
you're
come
good.
back to
The
the
rest of you get the hell in the offense. The rest of it. Let's go.
They gonna come in. They gonna come to the field. They gonna see about 10 offensive linemen hitting the dummy pads.
They wouldn't even know how to announce that shit. Hey, look, they wouldn't even know how to announce that shit on the news.
No.
A team shooting occurred.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it sounds too.
After a disgruntled offensive line coach shot two of his
Colombo came back and took
He asked him why he did it.
linemen.
He said because they were washed.
Exactly.
Oh, well, I get it, Sue. They're washed. But their blocking has been amazing since that happened. They have the #1 offensive line in the NFL. They have allowed 3 pressures all season. That is ridiculous. What is going on in New York?
Oh man.
But man, I appreciate
turned into
y'all.
Al Bundy. Not tonight,
Right.
honey. I gotta study the playbook.
Coach, why are all these offensive linemen hitting these dummies back here? Fire. Because the last one gonna be late because Will Hernandez tried to run at the east side.
He said fire like Beavis.
And they shot Soda first. They shot Soda twice.
Yeah.
The first 2 shots was Soda. Fire. Damn. The hell? What's going on back there? Don't worry about it. Get to practice. It's not of your concern.
Mind your business.
Tell
Unless you wanna
the
be
trainer
next.
Yeah.
we're gonna roll
got
these
some-
guys up.
Why they got gurneys back there?
Fuck it, the grannies could have done a better job of blocking than Nate Solder and Will Hernandez and Billy Price and Matt.
You talking about a culture change?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the definition of a culture change.
Right. Everything gonna shift after that.
Yeah.
Get washed if you want to.
Garrett was there too.
Definitely have to
Chris
depend on the
Amara,
draft.
Dave
Well,
Gettleman,
top
all
no
of them.
free agents.
The New York Giants literally put fire to their offensive coordinator this week.
They did. Set his head, lit his ass off.
Hey, look. When that motherfucker tell him, all right, guys, that's a good day of practice. Go wash up.
Exactly.
No.
Say what, coach?
No.
Yeah,
I wait till I get
what?
home, coach. I wait till I get home.
I won't do that, coach.
What they
Yeah, but
say? Say what, coach?
Do a double take.
I
on
mean,
that.
go get cleaned up, guys. Go get cleaned up. Nobody's washed today.
Get that W word out there.
Washed.
Shit, get quiet.
Hey, remember? Hey, if y'all ever read the book Animal Farm?
Yeah.
When he was in high school, they had to put down box of that horse. That's what wash means.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what it was.
When
That's
everybody
exactly
was
what it
looking,
is too.
when everybody was worried about where Boxer was,
You gotta,
found out that
gotta
Boxer
put
was
him down.
washed.
Yeah.
Put him down. That shit funny as hell. Now everybody gonna get washed up. Good part. Good day.
Go say what?
Washed.
What is it? Go say washed?
Then
Get the
Forster
fuck outta
comes
here.
out. Then Forster comes from the back. Who's washed?
You
Point
see
him
like
out,
all
coach.
them sprinting the hell out of there as soon as possible
Right.
when they hear the word wash.
Hey, you're washed. And they try to run.
All distance shots over there.
Empathy could be like, no, I did not come here for that.
Hey, Tony, you're washed. And he tries to run. He pulls up lane.
Blows out his hamstring and calf.
Tony tries to run. He pulls up lane and gets shot in the back. Tony's washed.
Can't
Oh,
get
no.
Rice like moving in slow motion when he's trying to get away. Look how he's smit on his feet.
Hey, y'all some sick human beings, man. I'm so messing with y'all, man. Y'all are sick.
Oh, that shit is funny though. It's funny.
Man, that would be one hell of a script for a movie.
Telling you.
Yeah.
Only here with the Big Blue Crew, man, where you find shit like this.
That shit
You
is
call
funny.
that movie?
That shit is hilarious. Oh, you washed.
Yeah.
Giant confusion.
Now you see
Yeah.
Tony would start running, and Shep would be like, Ricky!
Tony! He pulls up lane.
Shep blows out his knee when he's doing that.
Oh, shit.
Shoot him right in his head. Hit him right in the hamstring. It's a wrap. Oh, man.
All the way off the rails.
Richie!
Oh my
Richie, where
God.
are you?
Hey, look.
Fire!
Hold up. Wandale Robinson pulls a damn. Hey, Doughboy, let me out the car.
Hey, pull over.
Let me out the car.
Pull over. Let me out.
Oh, man. Oh, you niggas finished? We need soldiers. Not clowns, goddammit. And then they shoot
Above
Tony.
the rim.
Yeah. Not clowns, goddammit. Fire! Tony!
Pal.
Oh, shit. Man, that's hilarious, man.
All of a sudden, CJ
Hey.
Board shows back up.
I'm
just
gonna get that
literally-
copyrighted right
We just
now.
literally did a whole spoof movie.
You gotta put that on
Right.
your shirt.
Ghetto movies.
Put it on the shirt,
football.
Pat.
Right. I'm
Fact.
putting the script
So I
out.
get that published.
I'm putting that script out tomorrow. Copyrighted.
Yeah.
I gotta find all the characters.
Oh man.
But that shit funny as a motherfucker. All right, man.
Thanks, NYG.
Quit playing with y'all. We finna get up out of here because I can be all night,
Hey,
cuz.
coach, I think he's washed up.
Yeah.
I think he's washed up. Get over here. Ah! He said what? Ah!
Ring!
Splat. Kapow!
See the smoke come through his back. Trying to run. He got a torn ACL trying to run. Man, let me quit messing with y'all. Smoke screen, man. Y'all crazy as hell. Right.
What happened to him? What happened to him?
I told you Tony tries to run and he pulls up lame because
Tony and Shep pull up lame and they still outrun Galladay and David Sills.